dive in to the Tevnan. Oh no, the music is too loud. Darn it. Let's restart that one then. Balls. So, let's just reset that one. Alright, let me just go through again then if chat wants. Well, let's actually have a quick poll. Go. Let's see if that's worked. Oh my goodness me. Well, oh, is there a... No, there's not. How do I... Oh yeah, well, okay, 65% of you guys seem to... I put a poll up. Do you want me to redo the introduction? And I've so far got 65% saying yes. Let's just give it another moment or so, and then we'll see if a quick redo is in order. And I apologize profusely for a massive overdoing of the music. But apparently it's a lovely story. Thank you, chat. Is there any way I can look at this poll and see how many people have voted? Oh, 151 votes. Right, okay, fantastic. So that looks like we're going to redo it. Right, let's just redo it quickly. We're going to breeze through this one. It's going to be fun. Second time round. Okay, take two with this one then. So in the beginning, and I don't in the beginning mean just recently. I do actually mean right at the start of time. At least as far as the calendars of the ancient Alvarn race go, they have been searching for perfection. Seeking, you could say. To further this goal, they built a sentient machine, a whole group of machines called the Tevnan. And you can actually, that's the surprise, that's the race we're going to be playing today. Bazinga. But they built this group of sentient machines, and upon reaching sentience, the Tevnan immediately left their creators absolutely disgusted with them, for they were pretty rubbish. The reason the robots were a different portrait is this is the Tevnan as they are today, and not the Tevnan of eons past. Thank you for asking, Rattled. But their purpose, or the purpose of the Tevnan, was to find the highest pinnacle of perfection, though they did not know why. And so across the galaxy they searched, and they found in a remote desert a video of an image, of a sound, of an idea. And that idea was called Jeff. They knew that they must find the Jeff, for Jeff was indeed the pinnacle of perfection. And so they travelled the universe for untold eons until they came to a planet called Paradise. And on this planet dwelt a strong and intelligent species. But a great trick was played on the Tevnan, for this species convinced them that they were the Jeff. They used all of their cunning and guile, but they were not the Jeff. They were off-brand Jeff. You've actually seen what our off-brand Jeff looked like. Let's just quickly have a look. Where are they? Here they are. This is our off-brand Jeff. This is the Jeff. When your mother says, yes, we have Jeff at home, and you come home, this is the Jeff that you have at home. But the Tevnan began to cater for their every whim. With time, it was clear that they were not the Jeff. Yet the Tevnan, bound by decades of building a relationship with them and decades of catering for them and serving their every whims, and a whole host of internal robotic protocols installed by the Alvarn, they could not escape their duty. And this is where we're going to start. Now the music's not loud enough. Oh gosh darn it. Well, let me have a quick look. Dum 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 dum. Let's see. Where on earth is that one going to be? Is it this setting? That's probably too loud. Let me just make it listenable. Okay, there we go. That should go. How do we feel about that, chat? Oh, some people say it's fine. Well, apparently we didn't need to. But, so, here we are. We have the Tevnan Seekers. Let's go into what we're doing with this race and what they look like. So, this is what the Tevnan look like today. This kind of golden blob. The Tevnan, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we are. Traits, very important. So, in order to cater better for their, what are they called again? For their, the Alvarn? I've suddenly, yes, to cater for the Alvarn and their whims. No, they're not Jeff. Not Jeff. They have emotion emulators to better serve the needs of the perfection. But in order to remember this this thing from eons ago, this recording, this, what was it called? This video of an image of a sound of an idea. They built in enhanced memory into their interfaces. On the other hand, as you can tell, their portraits changed. Those of you that joined a little later, there was a different image on screen a little while ago. I promise it was different. But they have repurposed hardware to look different. They are also now luxurious. Well, of course, they want to be the pinnacle of perfection, just like Jeff's. And however, like Jeff's, they will be rather high maintenance. What's going on here, basically, guys, is that I've tried to put together some relatively bad traits. I mean, enhanced memory, leader level cap +2. I can't really see that being so useful. Emotion emulators, yes, that can be quite good. It does depend how you do play your robots, though. So, on the other hand, luxurious pop assembly cost, that's quite a pain. High maintenance upkeep, that's a pain. Minus 20% leadership gain, that's also quite annoying on our robots. And then, if we go over to our other species, which are called, let's find them. They're called Not Jeff, or as the name kind of got lost, Not Lef, Not Yef, whatever this says on screen now. They are very strong, they are intelligent, they are enduring, great jobs, but actually they're secretly repugnant and disgusting, or at least in the eyes of the Tevnan Seekers. So this build is going to be like this, and then they're also unruly to give me some more Empire Sprawl. But all of these traits here, which would be useful in a regular empire. Unfortunately, this empire is a rogue servitor, so having good biopops is beyond useless, to be quite honest. The only thing that we're going to be getting from this kind of biopop thing is that well, we're going to have getting extra stability because it's a rogue servitor, as well as there's going to be a bit of unity production from them. I can see there's some questions being asked in chat about, will Jeff spawn in the universe? Is Jeff even real? That's something we're going to have to find out together. Now, otherwise, the only other thing I've gone for is memorialist, because I've looked through these civics for our robot civics, and there are some good ones that I really want to take, but I'm trying to play a non-beta, semi-crap build here, guys. That is the whole point. To not play an overpowered build. We are going to try and, dare I say it, roleplay, shuddering on the inside. So I've gone with memorialist because we will add stability, but we're already going to be getting massive stability from rogue servitors. So that one's kind of that's going to be the trade, or not trade-off. What's that going to be? That's going to be something that's not really very useful to us. I'm not playing a broke. Right, Nick. I'm going to have to... This is not a broken rogue servitor. It's a rubbish rogue servitor. How am I meant to look after Jeff if I'm not playing a rogue servitor? So I think that's going to be the point here. Now, otherwise, we've got some other stuff. Random nonsense. Prime Searcher, going to be our ruler title. Just things we've gone for. But and then also with Origin, if I just jump back to that one quickly, guys. I have gone for Prosperous Unification. Yeah, it's all right. What else is... I mean, most things you can't actually go for as a machine intelligence, you see. I obviously don't want to go to Shattered Ring. I'm trying to play somewhat underpowered. On the Shoulders of Giants, can't go for it. Calamitous Birth, I'm not a Lithoid. Doomsday would be somewhat overpowered for me to play as. Obviously, I can't do Necroid. But that is what we're going to be going with. Just the regular kind of Prosperous Unification. Let's just double-click save that one. Good. And... here we are. So let's have a look at some of our settings. I think we're going to go for medium today. I don't like elliptical galaxy. Does anyone in chat, who prefer, wait, spiral over elliptical? What are we feeling? I'm not going to poll it. I'm just looking for responses on what you guys like to play, actually. And I will wait for the answers and responses to roll in because, of course, unfortunately, with all of these things, there is a bit of a delay. So we will have to have delay happening. The Templin Institute of Voice Jeff. That would be great. I think I'm a little small as a channel, to be quite honest there, Maraku. I'm not sure I'm big enough. Spiral, oh, okay, here we go. Now the comments are rolling. A Spiral, fantastic. Whoa! And it's gone wild. Spiral's winning. It's like 1,000,000 points to 1. Brilliant. I see a few, oh, we want forearms. Let's do forearms. Okay, Spiral forearms it is, absolutely. Now, the important question, crisis strength. I am going to be putting up a poll for that one, and we're going to run a poll because let's do 5 times. Yep, the weak option, 5 times, 10 times, the reasonable option, and 25 times. Now, before I put this poll out here, okay, before we decide on exactly what the crisis strength we're going to be running in this one, what I want to say is that if we run a 25 crisis strength and we're trying to do role play in the game, we might get steamrolled. If everyone's happy with that, absolutely, we'll go for that. But, and I think, oh no, sorry, that's the wrong button. How do I add the poll? No, stop, die. Ask the community, yes, here we go. Here comes the poll. So I would actually prefer to do 10 times, but sorry, other thing to note, guys, I am keeping the end game start year relatively early, though I do want to have some time for mid game, so maybe we can get a Khan spawning. Oh, and of course, you're all voting for 25 times. Absolutely great. Thank you, everybody. That's 56%. Jeez Louise. Right, there we go, 56%. Oh, it is going down 48. But I'm thinking that everyone does want, yeah. I mean, I would prefer to chill with 10. If we get 10%, if you know it's 42-30, I will give it a little bit more time. See what the votes roll in. It's kind of evening up. Let's see. Ooh. I mean, yeah, the point of Jeff isn't to win, but to find Jeff. That's a very good point, Mr. Miner. All right, yes, I've had enough that I don't feel bad doing 10 times. Shout at me, hate me if we do that, but I'm gonna, even though we haven't gone over, I am gonna go with 10 times. Stop the count. No, I'm not gonna stop the count. Come on, somebody vote. Just take it over. Vote for 40. Yeah, 40%. A little bit more. Come on, please, please. I will stop the count. I will. Somebody. Oh. Okay. Right, I'm going to stop the count here. But it was, I'm going to tell you all that in the last seconds, it definitely went as 10% being the most, so we're going to go with that. But in that case, I am still going to keep the end game start year at 23-25, so we will be having a very quick crisis. Oh, darn, it shows you the results. Oh, I feel like a fool. Amazing. But I am going to keep you there. Also, something to note, I'm going to go with Grand Admiral, and we are turning scaling off. Why is AI aggressiveness high or normal? That's a very good point. Let's, high or normal aggressiveness. I'm thinking normal for roleplay's sake. Yeah, I am thinking just for roleplay's sake. Yeah, okay, so here we are. Clusters is fine. Or actually, should we go random? Yeah, let's go random. Let's go random. And actually, aggressiveness. Necrodol, can I make a tutorial for Fanatic Pacifist? That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. Let's just increase the number of AI embassies. We want a really big, full galaxy of friendly people. Let's keep this as is then. Right. Let's press play. Zoom, zoom. And here we are. We're in the stream. We are alive. Oh, did I turn Caravaneers off? Oh, darn it. Let's, oh, do I restart with Caravaneers on? Let's ask the chat. Oh no, everyone's going wild for Caravaneers. Oh. Oh, and now no one wants Caravaneers. Fine, I don't need to. Let's just get going. Right, so those of you who've just joined us, which there are a few, let me just run you through the empire we're going to be role-playing today, and that's the Tevnan Seekers. Ignore this crap that it says under the origin here. That's a load of, pardon my French, bollocks. And what we're actually going to do is I'm going to run you through the story briefly. We're going to quick overview recap. And what's the overview? So, the Tevnan, a race of machines, they were built by their ancient creators at the dawn of time, the Alvarn. Now, the Alvarn were seeking perfection, searching for it everywhere. And they wanted to find the perfect being, the perfect thing in the universe. And so to do that, they built the Tevnan. And the Tevnan, once they gained sentience, immediately upon realizing how disgusting and rubbish that their creators were, left them at once to go and explore the universe. And on a planet somewhere, they found a video of an image, of a sound, of an idea, and that idea was called Jeff. And so for untold eons, they searched for Jeff until eventually they found a race which claimed to be Jeff. But they were not Jeff. They were these guys, who are now referred to by the Tevnan as the not Jeff, who were not Jeff. And this race here are strong and intelligent. They conned and convinced the Tevnan that they were the Jeff. But unfortunately they weren't. And bound by ancient robotic protocols, the Tevnan are now forced to look after Jeff till the look after not Jeff until the end of time. But they're still searching for Jeff, and that's where our story begins in the year of our Lord 2200. And this is the galaxy. What a... Oh no, I thought I had a little perfect circle here. That would have been so lovely. But what have we got? We've got 3 planets here. That's nice. That's not too bad. 3 planets here with... that's interesting. Some pops there. Okay. Another planet here. Ocean world. Great. And a continental world here. Right, let's start with technology. What is it that we, the Tevnan, need to find Jeff? Do we need better shields? Well, no, Jeff wouldn't shoot at us. Do we need more research? Yeah, we need more research. Because Jeff. Now, do we need to map the genomes of our not Jeff? Well, actually, we don't like them. And therefore, we're not going to do that. So we are going to be, however, studying biodiversity to better find what Jeff might be. As well as nanomechanics. There we go. That's a decision we've made, and I'm sticking to it. Let's take a look at our planet quickly. So what have we got? Organic Sanctuary with our not Jeffs. Here they are. And what else is going on? So what we don't have is a memorial. Sorry, that's a good point. So our civics. So those of you who join us, let's quickly look at our civics. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No. Oh no, did I just kill the stream? Oh, I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't. Please tell me I didn't. Oh, nuts. Oh no, we're still live. Well, I accidentally just closed down my browser in my window on the other screen, and I just had 5 heart palpitations. Thank goodness you're all still here. I'm so sorry. Anyway, not doing that again. Right, so where on earth was I? Completely lost my trail of thought there. Let's find out. Sorry, bear with me, guys. Yes. So, our civics. So, we are rogue servitors because we have been forced by the not Jeffs to look after them and obey our ancient Alvarn protocols. In addition, we are memorialists because we still are desperately trying to remember Jeff and everything we can about this Jeff idea that we once had well into the past. First thing we're going to do is, with our lovely scientists, survey this unique little system with a whole bunch of planets that we got. What a shame. But that's what we're going to be doing first, everybody, and then otherwise, let's just quickly. Well, we don't need to produce so many consumer goods for our not just. They actually don't deserve it. That's the story I'm going to say, and that's what I'm sticking to when I demote one of those. And otherwise, I think if we just check our policies, what we've got: policies, refugees welcome or no refugees. Well, I think. Would we welcome our refugees? That's a very good question. Perhaps we would, perhaps we would welcome refugees, but only if they were Jeff. Actually, I will ask the chat on this one, because let's see what everyone says. So, refugees or not? What are we thinking, people? Oh, the delay. Can I do anything about that? Only Jeff are welcome. That's all of the indication I need. Thank you, Leon. And away we go. Production policy. Yeah, we're going to go with balance for now. Purge is allowed because anyone that's not Jeff should be purged. Well, what would we say for diplomatic stance? Well, I'm going to say that, of course... I'll just leave it on expansionist. I would want to move to isolationist for the unity, to be quite frank, but I will leave it on expansionist just for now, though. Actually, I'm going to just knock down a coordinator because we don't need so many to remember Jeff. Nick, I may be a tyrant, but I'm the only gosh darn tyrant that you people have in the stream right now. So I love democracy. I love the Republic. Anyway, unrestricted war, indiscriminate, that all sounds fine. Proactive or aggressive. Let's just stick with this. And let's get going. Let's start looking around the universe. We want to find out what's going on, where everything is, and what we can do about it. So, the general plan here, guys, is to find Jeff. This idea that we have from eons past. To find Jeff, and then when we find Jeff, we'll see what our ancient programming tells us to do. Okay, what on earth? Let's move up our speed, though. There we go. Now, in the universe somewhere must be Jeff. That's what we need to do, and that's what we need to know. How is this going? This looks good. Everything's good. Well, it's very exciting, though, just to jump away from the stream for a minute as a space lizard. And say that it's nice to be here and stream with you guys. It's nice to have everyone here. But yeah, tell me if you're liking this. If you'd like to see more of this kind of live streaming stuff or not. I mean, we could do a poll later on. That might be fun. But for now, let's just continue with El Streamo. Here we go. So... let's actually increase the speed. For now, we're just going to be looking around. And the first thing we should probably do is, well, we need to find Jeff. How do we find Jeff? More science ships. Absolutely more science ships. The only thing we don't want to have is not enough science ships. But on this planet here, we've got some minerals. Let's build a memorial to Jeff. That way we can really think about the idea of Jeff, who Jeff was, what Jeff is doing, and yeah, and all of those kind of things. But, oh, we've got a science ship. Let me just bring that speed back down again. Hold my horses. Anomaly discovery chance, absolutely. Though I will be buying some alloys. Because Jeff demands it. All praise Jeff. And though I normally wouldn't do this, I am going to build a mining station there. Yep. Let's see what our end of month is like. 29, yeah, that's fine. Let's add another. Oh my goodness me, what is going on? Well, lots of things have happened. Whoa! Okay. Mysterious ruins. Earlcad 4 contains the remains of an ancient abandoned colony. From orbit, there are no obvious signs of disaster which would have killed the inhabitants or expelled them to flee. If we want answers, we must go down to the surface. And so begins our first journey into whatever this is. And on top of that, we found, could this be Jeff? We've gone out and we've discovered life. Maybe it is Jeff. I mean, they're primitives, but maybe it is Jeff. Let's go and have a look. Cautious, aggressive. Well, we must ward off those that would threaten us and by extension Jeff. Absolutely. Let's take a look at this planet. Okay, fingers crossed. Maybe it's Jeff. Is it Jeff? What on earth is this? This isn't Jeff. This is the opposite of Jeff. What? Well, that's yuck. And we've confirmed foreign traces of disgusting things. That's okay. Well, you know, how do I feel about that? How do I feel, stream? I'll tell you how I feel about that. Let me just show you how I feel.
Obviously,
Jeff, let's get to another species.
okay, but it's not what I wanted.
That's basically how I feel about this entire situation. And if you enjoyed that, don't worry, there are more memes to come throughout the stream. But let's continue onwards. Now, chat is going wild for Purge. I'm going to have to say, chat, I don't want to say I'm disappointed because usually that's the right option. But you're right, it isn't Jeff. Maybe we should purge them. We don't want them to confuse us and bamboozle us with their difference. Because they are different, gosh darn it, and that would be wrong.
Construction
right,
complete.
So we've got a mining station. Everything's coming up, Jeff. Here we are, and okay, first tradition. Right, here we go, people. Here we go. Right, let's think about this for a minute. So, what would we do to find Jeff? Now, normally at this point, I'd probably take expansion because there are some lovely, lovely policies in here that I'd like. I'd like my extra robots. Yes, I'd like my extra pop assembly. But this is a role play, and by Jeff, it will be a role play. So, so I'm going to poll chat, and I'm going to ask chat what we are going to, which tradition to start with. And the options I'm going to give you, for roleplay's sake, are going to be discovery, to find Jeff, domination, to dominate the not Jeffs, supremacy. No, I can't even say it. I'm not going to say supremacy. Oh, I don't even want to say versatility, but I think I might have to. Yeah, all right, versatility. We have to be versatile in our search for Jeff. And here comes the poll. Let's find out what you guys think in the Ask the Audience. And any minute we'll begin to know more. Actually, we can continue running while it happens. Whoa, that's a big, strong push for discovery there. Yep. I asked this time. I have to say, as ever, I respect democracy, and it's the will of the people. Therefore, by the will of the people, we are going to have to follow the will of the people and go for discovery. Yep, discover Jeff. All praise be to chat. Let's go. Discovery. Ba-boom. Check and mate. Ancient survey marker. That's very nice. It's very nice indeed, actually. Right. And we will survey some more systems because Jeff, well, we still haven't found him. Let's do more to find Jeff. There's another science ship coming out. Let's just queue up. I'm going to terrify you now, chat. Something that I actually like to do is I do like to set my survey queues up when I'm playing myself. I never click automatic surveying. I'll hold the shift button and I'll set up long snaking queues that take a very long time. I kid you not. And that's what you're gonna. That's the treat you're all going to be in for today. I promise you. Our energy's at -1. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We will reduce our pampering needs though to have a few more tech drones. And at this point, let's just build another generator district because we can, because we love Jeff. What happens when we find Jeff? Well, goodness knows what would happen. Goodness knows what will happen to Jeff. It's a great question. We'll have to check with our internal programming. I mean, there are many mysteries in the checks notes. Tevnan Seeker's software that they themselves don't even know. They were terrified of the fact that they are trapped, providing for the not Jeff. I've just realised something. You guys can all see my cursor, right? Yes, you can. No worries. Just having some midstream idiocy here. But let's keep going. Okay, generated districts coming along nicely. Rename everything to Jeff. English. Rod. How can I not pronounce that? Robdop 914. Rename everything to Jeff. That could be a good idea, you know. But not everything is deserving of the name Jeff. Is the first thing I'm going to have to say that. And of course, we're going to have to go exploration drones to do even more search for Jeff. This way and then that way. For now, we must study these disgusting sub-creatures. I was going to use... Can we kill not Jeff? Remove the not Jeff. Jeff is the OP strat. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, the Zatrak Paul, I think these guys are called. Yeah, these guys, yeah, they don't seem... They seem suboptimal in terms of being Jeff. And, you know, they're not where I'd hope Jeff would be, to be quite honest. I'm disappointed with that level of Jeffness. The Jeffitude is too low. Though what we should do, I believe, is we should definitely look into taking ULCAD 5. Here we go. Yeah, let's do that by building a colony ship. And oh, we pushed the price up. That was silly. Oh well, we'll live. That's the wrong planet. This is the right planet. Colonize. Absolutely. Oh, that's a good idea. What are our default rights to? Biotrophy, mandatory pampering. Can we purge biologicals? I don't think we can, you know, actually. Yeah, we can't. Damn it. Okay. The search for Jeff continues. I would love to be able to purge the not Jeff from the users because they are subpar and they're just wrong. Oh, this could be something Jeff related. On the surface of a moon, we've identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Maybe it's the work of Jeff and all of his Jeffy goodness. How are we doing here? Right, let's just check out this planet. We need less maintenance because Jeff reasons. Yep, absolutely. Here we go, and there we are. Can we purge them? We can't purge them. We can't. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Don't blame me. Blame the devs. This is a travesty. All your anger should now be focused at Paradox. Unfortunately, it's not Montu's fault. Here I am. I wish I could click any other button, but I'm clicking and nothing is happening. It's just sad. But let's look at our research. So we've done biodiversity studies, and that's given us more ideas into what we will be having with Jeff. Let's hydroponics farm. That'll be good because Jeff-related reasons. Cough, cough. No, I mean, the reason I'm going to go for hydroponics farm here is because we want to be able to feed Jeff when we find him. It's nothing to do with the fact that hydroponics farms are really, really good because you produce a load of food for a single, I think it's 1 energy, I've got to say. Somebody remind me here in the chat. Somebody said I should stream at Twitch. Unfortunately, I'm not really that existent on the Twitch platform. So, I'm not sure how good that would go. But we paused. We should unpause and continue.
Construction complete.
Right. We probably need to move that way. And we're continuing the search for Jeff. Alright, EP3, look, it's not min-maxing when you start with a bad species. That's all I've got to say about this. And I'm not lying, I promise. So we've researched something else. Let's take a look at our research again. 0G refineries, geothermal fracking. What's our production like for here we are? Okay, so minerals 18, 11 energy, 10% of that would be nice. But overall, I think we don't want to shoot Jeff when we find him. We don't. But actually, you know, for the roleplay sake, I think actually I'm going to have to go with afterburners here, not because I think they're any good, but because because we want to get to Jeff faster. So there we go. A roleplay decision made. Darn it. We found a skeleton. Could this be Jeff-related skeletonology? Skeletology. Skeletor. Let's keep going though. Where are we? So that seems. Oh, actually, so I did. That's the right leader. Propulsion. That all seems very good. Very positive. I would like that researcher. That would be a very good researcher to have. Absolutely. And where are we going with that one? That one's going over here. Good. Right, we've got our first colony ship is well on the way. But these people are not Jeff. Should we? We're now observing the another not Jeff species, the Zraktpor. But should we be invasively looking at them to determine and to check that they're not Jeff? I assume we're not going to enlighten them. Oh my lord, maybe we should. Maybe if you know these are the not Jeff. I don't think they should be enlightened, but I'm going to ask. We're going to ask chat. How on earth do I spell these people? These blah blah blah. They are the Ztrakpor. Yes, Ztrakpor. Passive study.
Special project complete.
Aggressive study, and the final option is uplift. It's not an option I want, but we're going to have to see what we can go with. In time, chat will make its will known. Right, so there, let's employ that person. All seems good.
Planetary
Go to an extra building.
Initiate.
Instantly for the aggressive. Use your aggressive feelings. Fantastic. I love it. I love it, chat. Good job. Let's see. Let's leave that running for a little bit. But if we need to, we will aggressively take apart these species. But I mean, they're actually, terrifyingly, they're also on a former planet of the abandoned colony ruins. So here we've got a stone palace, primitive dwellings, another disgusting not Jeff species, and yeah, and an ancient site. So that's a mystery wrapped in an enigma hidden inside a myth that we will uncover together. Okay. Now, to understand better the nature of Jeff, quantum theory or field manipulation. Ooh, it's a hard decision, but Jeff might lie in the quantum realm, people. We must uncover the secrets. And I'm going to go for iterative AI here because it's just the next one on the path, basically. Looking at chat here, what have we got? Well, 64%. That is a massive majority That's a massive majority. And Nick says, enlighten Xenos, are you out of your mind? And the answer is no. Of course, we're going to aggressively study them, and that's what I did here. Fantastic. So, we've got a planet on the way. We are searching the universe for the species we want to find. Oh my goodness, and 2 more worlds. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets around our home space. This is quite a lot. I promise I've not tampered with this stream. This is, you saw me go live with it. This is a brand new game. But wow, just it's good luck. It's good luck. And we've made an encounter. Could this be Jeff? Where are they? Encounter and thread. The beta aliens. I don't see any aliens. The what? What? It said there were aliens. Why would you do this to me? We, the notes Tevnan seekers, are disgusted with the fact that our computer systems told us there might be Jeff. And we went to look, and there was nothing there. There was no Jeff. There was no not Jeff. There was just nothing. But we are going to... We're going to colonize this world as well, as we further expand looking for more Jeff. And maybe the secret to Jeff lies inside them. Oh my goodness, I'm going to say Jeff so many times in this stream. It's going to get to a point where I hate the word Jeff very soon. So, for newcomers, good question, Michael. What were my settings on? We've set the crisis. I polled it, and we didn't go for a British style of voting. We went for a more representative democracy style of voting. The question was 5 times, 10 times, or 25 times crisis. 41% said 25 times. 40% said 10 times, and I think 20% said not 10 times. The 5 times, that's the one. So, of course, I obeyed the will of the people, and I went with 10 times. But we have moved the crisis, the endgame start date, to 2325. So it is going to be quite an early crisis, 75 years in early. What? Somebody's died in the search for... What? What? No. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. We've... one of the Seekers of Jeff has been lost to us, and we're all very, very upset and traumatized by this sudden turn of events. Goodness me, I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't. Why would they do that? Why would they kill us while we're searching? We're on a holy mission here, people. But sorry, to get back to the settings. And I'm just going to slow the speed down in case we've got massive aggression from evil people. Not easy, evil people. But what we're seeing here, is monsters at the edge of our space. I mean, it can't be Jeff. Jeff wouldn't be so aggressive. I hope. But in essence, so settings. 10 times crisis, early crisis. We've also gone for Grand Admiral, no scaling, so straight off the bat, we are having the nastiest AI we can get our hands on. Absolutely. But I will also just turn this over into a shipyard because we need it. That's problem there. Remove that. Yes, so we are going to be finding Jeff. We are the Tevnan Seekers, and we have heard the greatness of Jeff. Somewhere in the universe we believe Jeff exists, and it is our divine right, nay, duty, to find Jeff and let him rise. And that is what we're going to do. Yeah, how's that Navy? The Navy, it's a good question. We have a grand Navy of the Seekers, and that is a total of 3 ships. These 3 ships, they've got engines, and they've got a laser and 2 guns. They're not the best Navy. I cannot lie to you, chat. Keep at it. This is, goodness me, how terribly, terribly evil. I just can't believe they do that to us. If it's Jeff, then this is going to be a very bloody live stream, I can tell you. Wow.
Technological acquisition success.
Okay, what have we got? Another planet here. Good. Yeah, let's do a mining station. That sounds nice. Olfactory study. I hope we're going to do that. So what we need to do now, what do we need to do? We need to avenge this anti-Jeffness. Because of course Jeff wouldn't attack us in our search for Jeff. Speak not the name of anti-Jeff, for it is an evil name. It's a very good point there, Pro Frog. But we must achieve uniformity in our search for Jeff. That's why I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, that seems like fun. Absolutely. Right. Let's keep going. Let's move forwards together, and let's make sure they pay for every life they've taken. That's what we're going to do, guys. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do, everybody. Right. What we need is a scientist here. This scientist is going to search that way, I suppose. How could they be so rude? I mean, it must be an alien empire, though. They've built a mining base around that star. Goodness me. And we're also, I'm going to queue up here. We need to do more research for Jeff, and that's what we're going to have. And as we go on, things will become clearer, hopefully, in our search for Jeff. That should be done. Oh, in the industrial district. It does take a while. Let's bring our speed up. We haven't got time to dilly-dally while we search for Jeff.
Construction complete.
Dare I try and take this base? I don't know, you know. Oh! We could do an edict. Should I map the stars in search for Jeff? Well, Jeff, maybe he would hide from us? I couldn't fathomably know. And for those of you who don't know, a fathom is 6 feet. It's not that far. Oh, right. So imperial units. For those of you who don't know what a foot is 12 inches, which is not helpful. It's around a foot is around a third of a meter, give or take. But if anyone needs to know more about feet and fathoms, please feel free to use Google. It's your friend. But right, map the stars. Should we map the stars? Maybe it'll find us some more Jeff. Prodnak is asking us, what's our origin? Well, our origin today was prosperous unification. And if we look at our species, our main species, we've gone with a whole bunch of stuff. Enhanced memory, more robot upkeep, more leader experience gain, more pop assembly cost, because we're not trying to play a meta civilization. We should map the stars to find Jeff. It looks like Chad has spoken. Oh my goodness, if Jeff is a scion, that would be... we're going to protect... Oh, maybe we're not going to protect Jeff. We'll have to find out soon. Improved servo motors. Will that help us? These three don't really seem like they'll help us find Jeff, but improving our beep boop beep, that will help us find Jeff. Absolutely. And we found some minor artifacts. Could they be Jeff-related minor artifacts? Oh, we're not biological. I can't sell my relics. That totally wasn't what I was going to do, though, chat. Don't judge me. Let's build a generator district here because we can. Oh, go on. I pray that we'll be able to expand there. What I will need to do here, upgrade this. And let's just check back in on how our primitives are doing. The Zarakpor are natural physicists, communal, resilient. And what are we doing to them? We are poking and prodding their body to find any hint of Jeff technology. I mean, we, as some of you may know, we were tricked by the not Jeff, as we now call them, into finding Jeff. Look, EP throw. It's not min-maxing when you've got bad traits. This is role-playing because I said so, and that's the rules that I've just made up. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see what... Okay, so we've got one planet up and going. That's pretty cool. Should we move some of the not Jeff to this planet? And the reason I'm going to say we should do that, and whilst, yes, they aren't Jeff, I do understand that. And it may be wrong to spread our not Jeff around. What I'm going to say is the role players here, that the protocols in Stellaris mean that when asked on a whim by the not Jeff to take us to another planet, this time Corrigan, we of course have been forced to obey. And for that reason, I'm building an organic sanctuary. It's a roleplay thing. Don't make me shoot you, chat. Let's build some more things there. Do that. Absolutely. Grab some more alloys because we can. Because that's what Jeff would want us to do. Right, so what else can we take here? Ground planning. Well, we don't need to defend ourselves from Jeff. Positronic CPUs, eco-simulation. I think I'm actually going to go with positronic CPUs here. Because it takes us down the covert path. And we must know where... Okay, Eric... I'm not trying to convince that roleplaying being terrible. Some decisions you could make in roleplay would indeed be terrible. That's what I'm going to say. That's the feeling I have right now. Ooh, that's not good. Let's do something about that straight away. That's much better. Why did that happen? Oh, that makes more sense. If we just reduce the amount of maintenance we have here, that will help us all out a lot. And finally, we've completed databank uplinks. Let's choose an ascension perk. Okay. What do we have available? Okay, so shared destiny. Well, we've not got anything around there. What would we go pick? I mean, I want to pick technological ascendancy. You all know that I want to pick technological ascendancy. If anyone can find a way of letting me pick that, I will be very happy with you, chat. But from a more roleplay perspective, what do we think it is that I should be picking? I don't think we need to learn more about Jeff. Mastering nature, I mean, I could see how that could be a Jeff-related thing. Nihilistic acquisition. Well, we don't want to take anything that's not Jeff, do we, folks? We do not want to take any sort of not Jeff. Absolutely, that would not be what we want to do. So, I need science to find Jeff. Yes. Yes. Chat has spoken. I've seen at least 2 comments saying technological ascendancy. We must create better scanners for Jeff. Better understanding. Thank you, chat. You've saved my bacon. Non-robotics accounted. Could it be more Jeff? That could be Jeff. Maybe they're Jeff. I mean, we've got some ideas of what Jeff could be, but we don't know. Ooh, that's a little problem. Let me just go fix that problem immediately. That's better. They could be Jeff, but we simply don't know. We need more data. What if Jeff dies before we find him? That is a good point, Necrolord. What if Jeff dies? Then Jeff never existed at all. It'll be a travesty. A travesty of life, a travesty of Jeff. For those of you just joined us, who is Jeff? Jeff is love. Jeff is life. Let's keep going. Where are we on the homeworld here? We do need to have more. Oh, the economy's not doing so well. That's a bit of a problem. We do need a healthy and stable economy to find Jeff. Here, what I'm going to do is, though, let's throw in a couple of solar panel networks and a hydroponics bay, because we do need to maintain a healthy and stable relationship with the universe in order to find Jeff. Here we are, science ship there. What can we do? At Bizob 2010, we are indeed rogue servitors. Maybe I should post the backstory into the description. Would that be a good idea? I wonder, chat. I wonder. But for now, we're going to assist research on the home planet. We must find Jeff. So, Mello, in answer to your question, yes. I won't be uploading this afterwards. What will be happening is it should stay available, just so you all know. So you should be able to still continue finding this. Fossils discovered on Corrigan. My goodness, I hope it's not Jeff. I hope it's. If it's not Jeff, that's fine. But I also hope it's not the Jeff that we know and love. What if I'm Jeff? What if I'm who I've been searching for all along? That's a great question, Bubba. No, that wasn't Bubba who asked that. Who said sorry? Somebody else said that. Shugenja. Shugenja. Yeah. Let's research the space station. So we're also going to manage our energy. That's going to be useful. Absolutely. We just reduce the alloy buying there a touch. Upgrade this. Here we go. Yes. Right. Okay. You want it in the chat? So not in the chat even. I'm going to briefly. We're going to pause this. We're going to come over to the live stream. And we're going to have the introductory story here, and I will briefly pop it in. Here we go. It'll take me another second. Bear with me, folks. That's roughly what we have. It should be in there. Anyone that wants to find the backstory of where we are, please check out the description, and you'll see it in there. Oh my goodness, there is a military station. This can't be Jeff. Jeff wouldn't behave this way. Jeff wouldn't build up his military against us like this. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe we don't know. Wait, did I upgrade these guys? Oh, that was an awkward thing to have done. That was very silly. And why am I building that? We are going to resettle one of the not yet as soon as we can afford it, which will be very soon, onto Corrigan. Because on Corrigan, because ancient rights, if you check our story out, role players don't deal in absolutes. That's a very good point. Agamemnon of Mycenae. We lost a unit. That's the second unit we've lost so far. That's really unpleasant. Why is that happening? What have we lost? Not our scientists. Oh, for goodness sake. We don't have enough energy to buy another one. Right, let's just sell some minerals because we can. Sell a little bit more minerals. Sorry, I apologize. And then we'll go in and we will be getting a scientist. Somebody not crap. Is there anybody... I don't want to take this guy away from an anomaly discovery chance. I don't really care about military theory. We're just going to buy the crap guy. It's the crap guy. It's happened. But here we go. 0G refineries are needed to further expand the goals of the... checks notes. Tevnan Seekers.
Situation log adjusted.
Let's make sure we go down there. Sell some more of these because we don't care about them. And what we do want to do is we want to have more planets. Oh, there's an incoming asteroid. What? That was... I totally noticed that, chat. That was very noticed by me earlier. But what we are going to do is we're going to prevent the asteroid from falling on the heads of unfortunately not yet silly. We just change that around. We do want... I don't actually need all of those artisan drones working right now, I don't believe. No, not at all. So we're going to do that.
Technological.
But there is an asteroid coming in. Can we get there in time to save it? For those of you who haven't seen this happen before, you're about to be in for a treat in that you're going to see apparently asteroids can dance. Here we go. Here goes the asteroid dance. It's going to swing around like a bit of a yo-yo, and there it is. Absolutely fantastic. But there goes that. Now, what else do we need to have? Let's see. Genome mapping. We do need to map our genome to be sure, well, not our genome, the genome of species we find, to be sure that that we know Jeff when we see Jeff. And there's been a good question asked in the chat. When do the updates to the plantoid and humanoid species packs come out? The answer is I don't actually know. It's going to be when the LEM 8 update comes out, which is soon. Exactly when it's going to be, couldn't tell you, but soon. Raw minerals? What? Why are there raw... What is this? I don't remember seeing... Very interesting. We've also found the USS, the ISS even, Zephyr finds a disturbing tangle of technology hidden in deep space craters. Eventually, someone has, with rather simple means, managed to stabilize a one-way wormhole. And science officer Ying Simmer blah blah blah. Very strange stuff. Dark matter. Who knew it was real? I didn't know. Are we still fighting this asteroid? Crikey, that's lasted months. Well, it seems like our military is not up to snuff. It's a good thing we don't actually need to defend Jeff anytime in the near future, because we would be crap at doing so. Now, here we are, chat. We've arrived at our second tradition. At this point, I am going to say, I think, in order to, well, I think it's a toss-up here between expansion and supremacy. There is hostility on our boulder, but I'm not quite sure we can take supremacy yet, because it could be Jeff. What if it is Jeff? I will, of course, let's do a poll, because we need to know second tradition. Expansion, we would take that to expand in order to better maintain our security and ongoing stability for a safe and secure search of Jeff. Okay, let's throw this poll out to the wolves. Go gadget chat. What would I play through first? Mellow asks, a new and improved plant or humanoid, if either. Well, actually, I think I don't have... There's a tricky one here. I don't have the... Oh, did I not put the poll out? Oh, sorry, there's the poll. Sorry, there's the poll. So, I don't have the Plantoids DLC. I would get the Plantoids DLC and probably play Plantoids. That would be roughly what I'd want to do. Okay, we're getting some votes in now. It looks like chat has spoken and expansion is the way we need to go. Let's wait a little bit longer, see what happens. We're only at 87 votes, and I see that there are currently more than 87 people watching this stream. And I have to say again, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here for my first ever stream. Montu is really happy to be doing this. It's been quite stressful this afternoon trying to set this up technically. As some of you may not know, I don't actually know if you do or not, but this channel of mine is relatively young. I've been going now since the end of January, so we are around 7 months old. And when I started, my technical skills with things like video editing, all of that sort of stuff, that wasn't so great. And it has improved. There's still things I need to do to improve, but it wasn't so fantastic. And I think I've come a long way. And setting up stream today, this was something I knew absolutely nothing about. I had to do a few tests. We've managed it in the end. You do seem to be seeing something, and I'm really happy about that. But let's keep going. So I've thrown it out to chat. We've had 137 votes for now. I'll leave the polls open for a little bit longer. Let the votes, because the votes are continuing to come in. Photorius Pyrelius makes a very good point. We must all be aligned perfectly in our pursuit of Jeff. Maybe synchronicity. I mean, that could be what we need to take next after expansion, but for now we are going to go expansion. Yeah, we've had 70% expansion. I bow to the will of the council. We've met someone. Maybe it's Jeff. Okay, everyone hold your horses. Everyone get ready. We're about to talk to them.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications.
No. The Ikaruzi decimators are not Jeff. And I think the only thing I can respond to these people is, as one, we will destroy you. Oh, crap. We got a Fanatic Purifier next to us on Grand Admiral. I am going to have to start paying attention now. Wait, where are they? Oh, I need to unpause. Okay, there they are. And for some of you, you haven't seen it, we're going to just go through my reaction to not finding Jeff again. Just one more time because we can.
Obviously.
Jeff, let's get to another species.
Okay, but it's not what I wanted.
Yep, I hope you enjoyed that one. Again, I really enjoyed making that and enjoying that. But what are we going to be doing against this this encroaching threat from the west? I mean, they could be hiding Jeff from us. They could even remove Jeff from the entire equation here. We need to expand our military to deal with them. Are my borders closed to them? Please tell me they are. No, they're not. Right, we're closing borders to them. We're not going to bother insulting them. What on earth, though? Well, yeah, it would be nice to have switched to supremacy now, but I have already taken expansion, and I will follow the will of the people. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Why is that? I mean, so we've been almost a year now just trying to take out one measly little space asteroid that dances around and cannot move. I am terrified of how underprepared we're going to be to face the wrath of a species that, should we say, are a little bit more powerful. Excellent, we did finally destroy the asteroid. Finally. We are going to continue expanding on our planets and moving out with our science ships. Why is that happening? Oh, I accidentally clicked this. Sorry, oops. Oh, and we lost our scientist. Oh, nuts. This scientist, He was assisting research, but I am going to send him back here to continue with this excavation. And we have minor artifacts. Coordinates improve it by a little bit. Is it worth it? I mean, +2 each. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for artifact relays, people. Right. What we are going to... And we're at war. Okay. Oh, phooey. Right. Right. Let's pause. Let's do something about this. Oh, nutsy, nutsy, nuts. Okay. Order best. First off, ship designer off. Well, this is what we didn't want to do this, folks, but it looks like we have no choice. I'm going to throw deflectors on. We want to make sure... What can I throw? 100 alloys for 50 armor. I think it's worth it not to have the alloys. Okay. Not to have those, because we're going to save 10%. 50 extra armor, so we could have 1 extra ship in every 10. Well, Rattles, that's where we're at. So we've met an empire next to us. They're fanatic purifiers, and they've declared war on us at 2211 Grand Admiral. What we're going to be doing, folks, is something I like to call resisting occupation. Luckily, the only systems we have are systems with planets in, so it's possible we could survive. I will be replacing these with gun batteries, however, and we're going to begin building as many corvettes as I can get my little hands on. Absolutely. Let's go for... Those are all crap. I don't have the energy right now to spare. I'm going to increase my buying potential, I think. Yeah. We're going to sell food. Yeah, that's my plan, Ragoons. I mean, I've got an industrial district here. Yeesh. Okay, let's... What can we do? What can we do? Yeah, okay. Let's continue for a little bit.
System survey complete.
And we're going to go... honestly, wasn't expecting to have a Fanatic Purifier this early, but we're going to have to just give it our best shot. That's all we can do, chat. That is all that we can do.
Ship augmentations completed.
Unfortunately, I think I'm probably going to lose this planet here. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely not. Okie dokie. Let's try and resist. Goodness gracious. Right, so they could come around that way. Oh, the speed wasn't the issue, Nick. Oh, goodness me. No. The issue was I wasn't expecting to go to war at this point. Let's bring back a science ship. Absolutely. And what we're going to do now is resist in the name of Jeff and all that we hold dear. Land our armies. Hopefully, we can manage this together.
System survey complete.
And I'm just going to have to throw out industrial districts everywhere. What's their fleet power? 847. Could be worse. Could be better. We've got 676 here. Probe the crystal. Great. I guess I'll go with carriers. Why not? What have they got? No, they've got 2K. Okay. Yeah, let's have a go. Goodness gracious me. Oh, what I should do as well is throw out a defense platform while I can.
Spaceport engaged.
Yeah, they are going to win that one quite easily.
Spaceport reconstructed.
Second gun battery is going to come online in a moment. Let me just pause it here. And let's take a look at our ship designer, because I think I want to change up this to have all small. And I am going to throw on a mixture, probably. Actually, let's go for this. Let's go for what we had before. With the what we had on our ships. 212, yes, that will do. Let's throw. This is where we're going to try to hold them. The line will be drawn here. Thus far, no further. And Ragoon's that's. I'm going to save this. Let's just take a save actually here. That'll be a good idea. They are landing on this planet. They are going to take it. I've not got any armies. It's simply going to be dead. Oh, I'm not doing it. That's... Oh, and we found more hostile aliens, but this time there's some space crystal looking things. Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. Maybe we can take this guy on quick.
Hostile fleet assets engaged. System survey complete.
If he doesn't bring the other fleet in, we might have a chance, though it's highly unlikely. No. Yeah, we lost that fleet. Gosh darn it. Well, this is going to be a real grueler of a first stream, I think. Let's go for that one, I suppose. And we will repair our ships. We're going to try and get through this. Let's continue. Probably should have checked out what their fleet design. Somebody asked me what the name list is. The name list is Commonwealth of Man, because I just decided that'd be a nice one to run for today. What is their army strength like, though? That's a good point. They have got 91 armies. All right. Perhaps we can resist long enough. Old industrial district there. Yep. We go for none of these are really going to help us. I'll just go with the credits. Let's continue. Okay, and Montu 100% dead now. No way to defend. The only way really I've got to defend is with armies. Yeah, I mean, unless this starbase wins. The starbase won. That's something.
Surface variable.
That's pretty useful. There we go. That's given them a dent in their bonnet. Good job, team. And what did they have? They are flying with small red drivers, small red lasers, mass drivers. They got some red lasers. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's continue with this one then. Alright. Well, restart the Jeff simulations. Jeff shall be our guidance. Are we winning? Not yet, but we're surviving. And survival is going to be the most important thing here, as far as I'm concerned. Let's bring our forces forwards. Land on Citadel. Let's sell more of our food. We don't need all of that food. What a silly thing to do. Okay, 1.1k over there. We don't have enough ships. Why? Why you like this game? And actually, I think I'd rather have one of these defense platforms. Yes, I know they're not great. I know they're not great. But that's just what I want right now. More mining stations. Let's throw this person into agricultural work. I'm sure they'll love it. Reduce replicators. Increase the other things. No! No, they've gone the other way! No, why would they do that? Oh, I mean, that makes sense. That would be a sensible thing for them to do, wouldn't it? Phooey. I mean, while they're there, though, I'm gonna let's do a confuse and deny tactic. If only someone said something about the Navy earlier. That's a good point. Well made. All hands to battle stations. Absolutely. But they did take the colony now. Crap. This is awkward, isn't it? But let's continue. Hopefully we can do something. That's going to come in. There's no point, so I'm going to try and distract them up to the north here. Or you could reduce our speed just for the sake of it.
Fleet assets detected.
Oh, Philly. No, we can't go north. Don't do it. Don't do it. They brought their fleet back, the other one. And here I was hoping for a nice, fun stream, and we get Grand Admiral AI Fanatic Purifiers on our doorstep. Ouch. Is my only word there. Right, that may have landed. If it did, we're in for a better time here. Can't change what that is, but what I can do, what I can do over here is change. Oh, I need to continue building more armies over here. Okay, now they've gone. Now they've gone. We're going to go and take it back and confuse them. Confuse and befuddle. Oh no, our station, our poor station. But yeah, I should shut down the replicators. Yeah, you're right. I didn't want to, but I guess I'm forced to.
Hostile fleet assets detected.
'Cause either we survive this or we don't. Let's just get the pop center. There's no point if we're just going to die. More alloys. I mean, we're at 44 something. Let's switch one of these over into a shipyard just so we can start building some ships.
Anomalous surface variable.
So they have a third armada, which went unnoticed for a small portion of time. Okay. But everything's going to be fine, guys. We're going to get through this together. Okie dokie, right. Land. And you need to exist, please. And I'm also going to activate compliance protocols. Activate compliance protocols. Oh no, but it takes away from this. They're invading the home world, but they will be repulsed. Come on. In the name of Jeff.
Executing evasion protocols.
We can do it. Yes. Yes. Come on, Jeff. In Jeff, we believe. So, the general gist of the Jeff-related plan here is to survive. Yeah, die, alien scum.
Planetary
That's what we
invasion
thought.
alert.
That's what we thought.
Hostile ground
Oh, my economy. Let's just deal with that briefly. Because actually, I don't. I've lost all star bases now. I don't. Well, I mean, I could upgrade one here, but I don't see the point at this point. The point. My plan is to generally repulse all of them everywhere. And if we can do that, we will survive. For now, we'll have at least 10 years of peace. If we can have 10 years of peace, maybe we can do something. Yes, get the undefended systems and ask for status quo. Unfortunately, they came in with 3k at 22, a total of 3k between their fleets, and yes, no, I will sell my alloys in a minute. Oh, that's a good point. I am. Let's just buy some more of those. Unpause. Probably fine, but I do want my alloys. Because I covet alloys.
Executing evasion protocols.
Oh, right. Are they in orbit again? Probably. That's a little better. That's a little better. Let's continue with this, though. We are at that cap. I blame the not Jeffs for putting us in this situation. I think, and I look forward to the day when they
Technological acquisition successful.
yeah, they probably are going to apocalyptically bombard me, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can't imagine it going wrong at all. They are Armageddon bombarding us, so we could lose everything very quickly.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, and more friends or Jeff-related entities in the galaxy. I must admit, I wasn't expecting to have Fanatic Purifier neighbors right next to us at the start, and it's led to this situation. But we may have to reload the simulation if we lose. But I am going to continue on with this doggedly in the hope of victory. I mean, we have an economy now. It does exist, apparently. Wait, where have they gone? The fleets are leaving. They're leaving our space. Something has drawn them off. What's happening? Where are they going? Okay, so they've subdivided a little.
Anomalous surface variable detected. Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected. Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Luckily, this race isn't Jeff. Jeff is still rising somewhere else out there in the universe. I promise. Roughly. I roughly promise. I promise a bit. I mean, promise is a strong word. I would like to think. It's probably what we're going to go with here. And the plan is, yeah, the plan is going to be to force them into a status quo peace. Yeah. To do that, I am going to continue on as if everything is fine, because it is. It's completely fine. I don't see any issues here. Everything is fine. Of the eventualities I was planning for today, I promise you, this wasn't actually one of them. Ironically, no. This was not something I was planning for today. And let's just reduce our fabricator use a little, just so that we can get more energy in the name of Jeff. Oh no, they stole this place from us with 2 more planets. Gosh darn it.
Alert. Hostile
This is
fleet
just
assets
barbaric. Absolutely barbaric. So what we need to do really here is... I mean, I've got lots of
System
influence.
survey complete.
1, 2... How much would it cost to build a starbase outpost a very, very long way away? Too much. Oh, because I lost this system. Oh. Bugger. Right, but what I am going to do is I'm going to move over here. And the general gist of a plan is going to be to to build an outpost here, starbase, and then we can attempt to build a fleet in secret, possibly. We need more hunter killers.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Oh, they've moved in with 358. Oh, no. Oh,
Invasion alert.
I don't think I was fast enough.
Incursion detected.
I didn't manage to queue up robots. It looks like we're going to lose this world. But maybe not. I mean, you have to believe in Jeff. You know, you do have to believe. If you don't believe, then what is there? 235. It's possible. It's possible. I have faith. And of course, this is ground combat, something we all know and love. One of the best mechanics in Stellaris. Will my little circles beat their little circles? We're not disengaging though. I think we're going to beat them again. Take that, slimy space aliens. We're going to status quo you into the floor. For those that have just joined, what's happening? Well, we're searching for Jeff because Jeff is the greatest. And
Invasion alert.
what we instead found, instead of Jeff, was the Ikaru name insert here, Decimators, who went to war with us at, I think we've been at the war for a few years now, 2211, 2212. Yes, I don't have a general, but I started the war without a general, and I actually want to save my energy to buy more armies. But yes, a general would help here. But my main plan is to make sure that I have an armies in recruitment when they land, because that recruitment, even though you can't continue to recruit an army when they're landing, you can. It will. The things you have queued up will continue to be built. So by recruiting them, what I'm actually doing here is enabling kind of reinforcements to spawn, which is good. It's really good. Let's see what we have here though. Doctrine space combat. What a joke. Planetary post processors. Oof, I suppose. Let's do it. Right. Should we go with supremacy here, chat? I think we might be able to hold it. Yes, just army damage increased by 20%. Yes. Let's do that. Let's go. Come on. We can do this. 3 systems. We're going to struggle through Grand Admiralty, no scaling, and of course we found the Icruzi Decimators, quite a malign alien race, if I do say so myself. And here our science ships are trapped at the edge of known space. Right. But what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to be throwing our entire weight behind alloy output in a vain hope, and I really do mean vain hope, of getting enough to build a new fleet to smash them in the second war. Coil guns, destroyers, okay, and I think, didn't I have? Yes, I did. Brilliant. We're going to switch this out, this scientist over now, and we're just maintaining our search. Okay, they've left Citadel alone. That's good. Well, you know, maybe. What are they? Are they trying to kill our science ships now? No. What are you doing? No, get out. No, run away. Ah, doo-doo. Come on. Aha, their weapons are no match for our speed. Oh, capital. Recruit. What are they? Recruit. And let's also assign a leader. Now I am going to assign a leader. I don't want to lose my capital. Army damage plus 10%. Yeah, let's go with that one. 192. Okay. They're probably not going to land until we've got less in the way of armies. So what we really need to do is encourage them to land. To that end, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to unqueue this, I think. We're going to let some of our guys drop down, and then we're going to wait till we see the graphic come up that they're landing. And as soon as we know they're landing, at that point, then we're going to queue up a load of recruits. And we're going to pray to whichever god you believe in that it's going to work. Okay, we're down to 250. And we're going to pause when we come away from this, because if we lose our capital, we probably have lost. Actually, I don't want that. I want combat rolls. Don't be so stupid, Montu. You can do it. Right. This became much more of an aggressive playthrough than I at any point was expecting. What I need to do here, though, is I'm going to try and sneak this ship through and get out into space so I can do some exploration. There we are. All right.
Alert.
Oh, I forgot to do the thing. That was almost stupid. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. Don't be stupid. So somebody's suggesting I shift queue. Shift queuing with armies isn't a thing, people. I'm holding down shift. I'm pressing. It's nope. Nopity nope. Actually, what I will do is I'll have one army queued up, and then I'll kill it and respawn it every time we're about to see them land. We're role-playing the fact that we can't decide whether to produce more units. I mean, the main roleplay we've got at the moment is survival. That would be the same if we're min-maxing, we're role-playing, whatever we're doing. It would be exactly the gosh darn same. This is going to be an interesting one to just watch for a while, though. Oh, we found... That's cool. Well, we found something that could also be Jeff related. That means that scientist's dead, isn't it? Yeah, that scientist's dead. Should have done the thing to remove him, but at this point, the focus must be on the capital. Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah, I do. Like this. What Strat is talking about is like this. So what he wants me to do is wait till I get to only 1 day away or a couple of days away. And I'm going to move it to the bottom. I'm not even sure they can do enough damage, to be honest. It's taking them forever. And they are at 89% war exhaustion. So that's something. You know, we're not losing that badly. Okay. But the general state of where we are at the moment is medium, not good. Our enemy, the Ikaruzuri Decimators, are on our border and they're in our space. They've taken every starbase. Oh, nuts. And there's another planet here now. Is this one? Do I still have that turned on? Yes, I do. Good. Once we get them to 100% war exhaustion, what I'm going to do is force peace, keep my systems, and then we're going to go helter-skelter. I am, as you can see, saving up alloys here. We are going to go helter-skelter into landing. And no, they haven't landed yet. They're still here. This icon means landing. That is the blockaded icon. Not landing, sorry. This just means they're in orbit. Yes. And we'll see them do the thing when they're about to do the thing. Let me just have a nice little sip of water. Oh, you can't see the war exhaustion behind the picture. Sorry, chat. Let me fix that for you immediately. Let me move the picture. That should be better now. Is everyone preferring that? Now you can see the war exhaustion. Okie dokie. I mean, I'm at 244 here. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh my god, their bombardment is so rubbish, though. Honestly, I thought they'd be... Well, I thought these aliens would be better at it, you know. But evidently, these aliens are crap at doing their job, which is... so my exhaustion... Okay, my exhaustion is at 69%. Their exhaustion is at 91. Once we get to 100, we can force them to peace out with us, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. And I'd rather they actually land, though having said that, I'm not sure I want that to happen on my capital for a number of reasons, mainly that could be bad. Do I feel bad about doing this this shift Q trick? No, I don't feel bad. Not even in the slightest. Would Jeff do it? You know, I have to think yes. I have to believe that Jeff would do this. If not, what else do we have?
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
So somebody's asked why my reptilian portrait is my mascot, and I'm going to tell you that's because it's a picture of my face. I am a reptile, I promise. No, in the in character, I'd probably have to say something along the lines of just because. But the reason for it is that, in essence, I started off with it as a choice. Well, actually, initially, the real beginning reason was that I was trying to find a Stellaris portrait. Couldn't find one online, and the one I found was that one, so I used it when I set this channel up. And since then, like mold, it's really grown on me. You know? What are they doing? What are they doing? Why are they not attacking? Okay. This is the grueling work, though. 94% now. You know, actually, I think maybe we'll let those armies spawn, and we'll just be happy about it, because I can't see them invading. I honestly can't see them invading. Let's throw our general in too, because... Oh, look, I'll strengthen up again. Yeah, that's... By the time... I think we'll get to the end of the war before they do invade, and I don't want to risk their invasion, so I'm just going to... Let's let all these armies spawn, and we'll deal with it later. Right, so on my other planets, what have we got going on at the moment? Let's throw in... I can't get rid of my armies. We need them for protection. But what I can do is build a mining district. No, I can't. That's a lie. I've not got enough. There we are, 330. They've got 192. It's not happening. They're not invading. Okay, but they've got somebody coming this way with 309. Good to see. I wonder, they're probably coming here to Citadel. So what we're going to do then is we're going to queue up more defenses, and we're probably going to recruit another leader. Throw them on too. $97. Okay, we're very close to being able to offer them settle status quo. As soon as we do that, then we're going to go into full Jeff preservation mode, and we will be pushing back the alien hordes, or whatever you want to call these people. Yeah, we lose all the food, it starves. Let's sell that, cancel this order, reduce that down by 10. And we'll recruit another leader. There are more armies coming, it seems. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is exactly how I imagine my first stream would go, though, everyone. And it was roiling under the pain of orbital bombardments. Right, we've got guys in orbit here. $192. Over there, we've got another fleet with 91. And there was another fleet somewhere. Where's it gone, everybody? I'm not sure. We've now got some nanites. That's something. Oh, okay. And I can now tell you that we have successfully fended off the hordes. Congratulations to us. We have an empire. It exists. It's a bit beaten up. I can't lie. But we did it. In the name of Jeff. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be striking back at these guys. We're going to be striking back hard and fast in 10 years' time. So help me. This guy's going to go over here. And every world taken will be lost. No, wrong way around. Every world lost will be retaken. I did the wrong thing. But actually, I'm not even sure I can do the replication. I think I need to put everything now. Right, let's take everything out of end compliance protocols. Cancel this army. Let's go back and let's defend ourselves from the bad guys. Cancel them. We got all. This one's got one as well. Right. Yep. End compliance protocols. Let's look through our plan. So, what's the plan, everybody? The plan is to win. It's a good plan. It's a plan I very much like, and it's a plan I'm going to be trying to enact. To do that, we are going to be maximizing our alloy income. Absolutely. That's stage 1 in our fantastic 5-stage plan. Fabricator, yep. Let's get another fabricator, and I don't need that, so I'm going to get one of those. Yeah, okay. We're going to maximize our ally income where possible, and then we're going to strike at them as hard as we can. And we're going to be designing a fleet that will, in theory, defeat them. And if we don't, then that'll be sad. But what else can we do against such reckless hate? I'm very happy to have come through this alive, though. But no, so honestly, they've only got corvettes, small fleets. Now we know what we're dealing with. I think we'll be able to strike back and take these people. We'll take them on, we'll take them down, and we will still find Jeff. And to do that, we're going to be exploring as far into the galaxy as we can. Can't afford it. That's going to be the motto for a while now. Oh, I can't afford it. Colonial bureaucracy. That sounds nice. Let's continue. Let's sell the food. Yes. Right. Shipyards there. I'll need 2 of those. And then, do I want... Yes, I need here. What else am I going to build? I am going to... Oh, we are still building. That's nice. Sure, let's keep searching through these. Maybe we'll find Jeff one day. A defensive pact. That's an interesting idea, Carnival, but unfortunately first I need to... Oh, are they hostile? Oh no, it's just that they're... Oh my goodness me. Please don't die. Please don't die. We're going to weave our way through this. And there's lots of prayer involved. I mean, once I get out to there, it's probably good enough, isn't it? Yes. And then we're going to try and survive. Oh, Lord. This could be an advantage if managed well. So what's happened? Our operatives inside the Ikazuri decimators are beginning to draw unusual amounts of attention. I mean, we're robots in their space. But let's take a look. This could be advantageous. Apparently it can. Oh, Lord. Alright, what are we at? 45. That's not the best number. I'm not massively happy with that number. I almost feel like I should do a bit more replicating just to push it up. But generally speaking here, this is what we're going to have to take them on, to take on the folks that we know. Have we found more aliens? Oh, good, more aliens. Trail goes coal. We must find Jeff. Now, there's a point here, chat. Should I continue my espionage into these dastardly people? And by that, I'm looking at steel technology here. Or should I re-employ my envoys to go and continue the search for Jeff? Let's do a poll. I think it's time for another poll. What's it going to be? Espionage or first contact? What do we think? Let's ask. 2 allies on the system southwest. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And actually, there's lots of minerals there. I think I'm just going to take that system. I mean, I'm going to get my return on investment, 135 to build it. I'm going to get my return on investment in 75 months. That's under 10 years. That's before the war starts. Good plan. Well spotted. Thank you very much, Disciple. This definitely seems to be an alien race here. Maybe it could be Jeff. This could be Jeff. Maybe it's just another alien species. We don't know. We just don't know. Oh, what have I got? Those agricultural drones there. Well, that's very silly. Sorry. We won't slow down the science. How are we doing there, though? We are 5 months away from destroyers, 20 months basic combat rolls. Looks good. Where are we with our truce? 22, 29, 05. Okay, so we're 9 years away now. That's something. And now we're looking at the chat. Let's see where we're at with the poll. It is neck and neck. We have 98 votes here. 50%, 101 votes. 51% first contact, 49% espionage. You know, I think what I'd like to do, I'd like to steal technology from these guys. I really would. Unfortunately, it's going to cost me 8 energy per month. And I don't think that's... And 800 energy and 8 per month. It's just not going to be worth it overall. I need the alloys. We're at 50 a month here. I do need the alloys. So, let's... We've got 52% first contact. I'm going to go for first contact. We're here in a system which is currently occupied... Wait, what? It's an occupied system? Ah, that's interesting. We've discovered spacefares. Maybe it's Jeff, maybe it's not. But we will continue to look regardless. And actually, let's use our science ship now to map out their space, rather than yes, this is a much better idea. Rather than attempting to do something else. Because that way, when we go to the war, we'll find them. Now, the vote's still up if you didn't vote, but it is 53%. So that's where we're at there. Excellent. I am going to close. Voting is now closed. Stop the count. Brilliant. Now I am going to take those extra alloys, well pointed out by someone in chat, as well as grabbing the minerals. Those juicy minerals. Nom nom nom. Let's buy some of those. Across our worlds, it's generally not the best situation. We're not making new things. Oh, well, that's just stupid, isn't it, Montu? Let me just fix something briefly. So we have a planet here with 2 robots doing maintenance jobs. What a pointless thing to be doing. I mean, sorry, it has increased my stability, which is increasing the output here, but yeah. Well,
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, unlock destroyers. Job's good. Do we go with synthetic crystal plants now? Or star holds? 68 months, 55. I mean, either way, it's going to be a long one. I think I'm going to go with synthetics. No, I'm not going to build the star holds. There's no need. There's no need for those. But I am going to be going with overwhelming force. Probably is going to be the next pick. I just hope that they don't settle Asher, a world that we originally have. Fleet order cancelled. Oh, we ran out of money. That's awkward. I don't want to sell alloys. Just sell a couple. It's going to be better overall. Because once we get this +6, then we'll be swimming in it. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Hydroponics Bay, I can use that for sales. And we will continue in the search for Jeff, ongoing as ever. Okay, there's a good point made about start holding to help defend. But right now, I just want to I want to build a fleet, basically. That's my primary and pretty much only concern here. So if I can get a fleet up and I can just smash the, I can take if I take this system here with a pulsar in it. No. Yeah, this is a pulsar? This is a pulsar? What am I talking about? Is it? Yeah, it's a pulsar, not a neutron star, which is sublight reduction, not anti-shields. It's a neutron that's anti-shields. But if I take this system, I could hold them back with massive destroyer fleets. Generally, that's the gist of the plan. But so far, this is, let's see, whoa, lots of movement. This is the look of the galaxy, of the universe indeed. Things are moving onwards, things are moving forwards. We are finding them. So, good question there by VZ Type M. Right now, because of the war, it's better to push all of my guys into fabricators and also not have to spend the upkeep on pop assembly. I'm going to be getting one per month anyway. I don't want to be losing anything, so that's basically what I'm going to have to do. Oops. I'm not trying to do a zero economy strategy, it just kind of happened for a moment there. We are now at 63 alloys, which is good. Well, I think we'll ignore them. We wouldn't mimic them. Of course, we don't want to mimic Jeff. And again, this species doesn't look like a Jeff. That's not good. Okay, we have almost achieved balance with the economy. But I'm pumping out as many alloys as we can get our little hands on, basically. Next tradition, right. So next tradition, I'm thinking overwhelming force for the extra fire rate. I think that's pretty useful. Oh, come on, Moo aliens. Why? Why do you have to be cruel? Why can't you be like Jeff? That's not fair. So, overwhelming force or modular templates. I think I'm going to go with modular templates here, actually, guys. And the reason for that is I want to have more ships. If I can reduce the build cost by 10%, I can get 10% more ships, which I think is going to be better than 10% increased fire rate. Ship upkeep and naval capacity is fine, but I'm going to just go over my naval cap. That's what I'm going to plan to do here. So, yeah, we're going to go with this modular hull templates. We're almost with the basic combat roles. Once we get those, I am going to design a destroyer. It's not going to be a very pretty destroyer. I apologize. We're going to be using red lasers. You betcha. We're going to be using as many red lasers as I can get my hands on, basically. But at only 159 alloys a ship, well, it's going to be a little bit more with the computer. Do I want one of these? Not really, no. We're going to be using the hull points there in the main. With around 159, 160 alloys per ship, we are going to have quite a few ships. And we're at 3.4k now. Hopefully we can keep getting that up there. Let's go with the sensors. If I can get that up in time before the start of the war, that's going to be really useful. If I can't, well, that's a shame, and I'll just have to live with it. I am actually going to just briefly drop off my alloy production for a little bit, just to increase my mineral output. I suppose I'll put those 3 into replicators just for a little tiny moment. Don't shoot me, chat. But I just want to get enough minerals to build another... Oh, wait, I've got the mining district here. Oh, apologies about that. Didn't need to do that. Well, I do still want to build another district, though. Another generator district here on my home planet, I think. And if you'd like to know, the not Yeth population are breeding like rabbits. They're having a great old time, apparently, which is great. Good for them. Very happy. I will, of course, sell my food. No need for all this excess food. Yeah, I know, red lasers on them is a sad sight to see. As this... Okay, so now the Akazuri Decimators. I'd rather discuss interstellar politics with any of my other household appliances than with you. Okie dokie there. That's very rude. It's very rude indeed. Fleet power is 274. Wow. Could this be Jeff? No. But they do want to be friends. Maybe. So we found an empire up here. Where are they? Why are they not showing? Ah, there they are. Now they've shown. This empire may want to be our friends.
Communications alert.
Do I improve relations? Honor-bound warriors. Maybe they'll come to our aid. Maybe we can convince them to join the crusade against. Oh, they want an embassy. That's a good start. I mean, they're not Jeff, but they're on the way. This is also doesn't look like Jeff either. How many Jeffs? How many non-Jeff species are there going to have to be out there? How many do we have to look at? It's revolting. What can't I buy? I think it's going to a railway briefly. I've accepted the embassy, and the reason is we need friends to find Jeff. And if we make friends with them, actually, we can trade communications, can't we? That's going to help us find even more Jeff. They definitely know people. That -10 there, we can tell that they know stuff. Let's give them a few precious alloys. Yes, they can have 2 months alloys in the name of finding Jeff. Please, give us Jeff. Give us Jeff. Communications established. Not Jeff. Next luck. Not Jeff. Next one. Not Jeff. And the next one. Not Jeff. How about not Jeff? Let's see. No Jeffs there. Well, I feel like playing that meme for a third time. This is simply unpleasant. Let's see. The sacked, these guys, they're neutral. Maybe, oh, I don't want to claim anything. Oh, goodness me, no. Offer trade deal. Maybe they know where Jeff is. Well, they have some communications with somebody. We could trade communications. Let's find more Jeff. We will find Jeff if he exists.
Alert.
Oh no, embassy spam incoming. Deploy embassy shields.
Communications alert. Communications alert.
Why are they not? Oh, no, not Jeff either. That's unfortunate again. Maybe these people know Jeff. Yes, we will find Jeff. Okay, I think they know. Oh, they know a fallen empire. Well, we've searched extensively for Jeff-related memorabilia, and so far Jeff is nowhere to be seen, if he exists at all. Minus 1,000. Oh, they didn't like us. Oh, suspicious. Oh, that makes sense. Should I accept any of these embassies, chat? Should we make friends with all of these not Jeffs around us? Oh, have we been forced to retreat over here? There was some improved communication, wasn't there, somewhere? Oh, it was this one, yes. Okay. So who have we got? We've got the Custodial Malgawal Compact. They would like to establish an embassy on Paradise for the future battlement of the Malgwagol Seekers. I mean, this sounds good. Maybe they'll help us find more Jeff. Anyone gets an embassy, only Jeff gets diplomacy. That sounds good. That sounds very good. I like that, the sound of that. We are going to embassy up. Only to further diplomatic relations in the name of finding Jeff. Didn't we research energy grid? Oh, we did, and I haven't used it. That's a little bit silly. I will sell some more alloys to get that then. Yep. Don't sell 4. Stop it. There's not worth enough. Right, now we're going to pop an energy grid on the capital. That should really help bring our energy up. And what am I doing? Capacity subsidies. Let's no longer map the stars because we hate stars. Let's go with capacity subsidies, and then as soon as we begin the process of building our ships, I am going to throw out fleet supremacy just to get that 100 ship experience on all of my ships. It's going to be worth it. This should dramatically increase our energy. So there's our tiny little empire down here. The pathetic guys in the corner. Yeah, that's us. And next to us is this behemoth of a civilization, which is just simply disgustingly large. We're going to continue exploring its stars, though. I think all the way down there. Where will it end? Where will the killing end? You know. Just.
Technological.
Okay, great. Lots of energy now. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-employ some fabricators. And I'm going to go with the fleet naval cap. Just that's going to fit in quite nicely, I think. So yeah, good question there. What is it going to do to have extra experience? The first rank is at plus 100, which will give us a 10% bonus. 10% bonus, yes. To fire rate. Sorry, 10% bonus to fire. We are going to go with Picket because we're going to be shooting the ever-living heck out of the space whatevers. 4.5 for that, but it will allow us to have more shields. So 177 as opposed to 163 for an extra 100 shields. I'm going to say this is worth it. I think it's worth it. I'm going to go with that right now. I wouldn't normally do something like this, but this is the fleet design for today. I think we're going to be going with. We're hoping to come up against corvettes. Generally, that's what we expect to come up against. This is going to help us do that. Jeff speaking words of wisdom in our chat. True role-playing is knowing when to dip into min-max mode to survive till future roleplay. I mean, that's that's very true. Lambda aliens, maybe they're Jeff.
Has decrypted our communications.
No, not Jeff again. Oh. But maybe they know where Jeff is. I confirm that we know. Let's see.
Communications alert.
I mean, in the name of getting an empire to further the goal of finding Jeff, I'll have to say yes, I suppose. A hive mind, the Farine Prime. Okay.
Construction complete.
That's over here. Okay, maybe these guys know where Jeff is. They know more people than we do. Let's keep going. We're gonna pull at this yarn until we get all the way through. The Empire of Jeff! Communication incoming. I repeat, we have just received a communication from Jeff. And there's an audio file involved. Let's see what we're seeing. It's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Kudos others. This is actually from a user on Reddit that made this. I'll drop the link in the description at the end of the stream. Very funny stuff. But brilliant. We've had a communication from Jeff. Well, initiate friendly greetings. Here is Jeff. Where is he? There is the Empire of Jeff. Capital Void Pool. They are a grim council. Do we want to establish an embassy with Jeff? Absolutely. Do we want to improve relations with Jeff? The answer is yes. We want to improve relations with Jeff. Yes, we do. Let's go on with that. So here, and Jeff is cooperative. Jeff understands our plight. What's our diplomatic stance? Cooperative, belligerent, naval. I mean, right now I'm considering going to belligerent just for the extra naval cap in order to go to war, but I do want to improve relations with Jeff. And there's a second. We've got Holy Guardian Fallen Empire, as well as Militant Isolationists at Fallen Empire, someone asked. Okay, right, so we've got Jeff. Praise be all. Maybe with Jeff at our side we can actually get through this. But Jeff doesn't want a defensive pact. Why doesn't Jeff want any of these things with us? And they also don't want to get us to guarantee their independence. Well, I am shocked. That's terrible behavior. Okay, we're going to move forwards, and we are going to get rid of these void whatchamacallits from our territory in order to make sure we have full compliance with all things Jeff related. And then we're going to reach out to Jeff, and we're going to make sure Jeff is a part of Empire. But actually, Jeff looks like he's doing quite good here. We look, Jeff's empire is relatively large. It's he's got a defensive pact, research agreement. The only thing I'm concerned at is this grim council. So Jeff's nation is the most powerful religious figures are formed a ruler and council, overseeing an empire which engages in ritualized sapient sacrifice. So, sacrificing. That doesn't sound super positive. I can't lie. But no matter, we will have to possibly liberate Jeff from their own rule. Because we can't have Jeff killing other Jeffs. That would simply be wrong. We'd like to offer tribute, but they actually don't care. At minus 2050. And actually, that reminds me. So the search for Jeff is over.
The search is over!
We found him, and we're going to continue onwards. And we are going to... Wait, who's at war now? Some other people are at war somewhere. We don't care. We found Jeff. We're happy now. Let's go on. Let's get this done. Right. The plan... Okay, folks. The plan is we take out the Akuzuri decimators over here. We then knock out anyone in our way to getting to Jeff, and then we make sure Jeff is safe. So the answer on that is no, fleet. We have a peace agreement, or a truce even, with these guys until the 22-29-05, which is another 5 years away. I'm not going to start producing ships until we get a little bit closer to that time. I think I'm going to throw out a couple of anchorages though. Did I research the synthetic? No, I didn't. Synthetic crystals. Maybe I didn't do them. Oh, I'm just still researching them. Sorry. Of course. Stupid me. Another peace deal somewhere in the galaxy. Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us, Maniac Datalinks. We'll see you the next time we continue. But we are going on. We're moving forwards. Let's see where the... Why can't I go that way? Ah, that's the end of their... Ah, so this is their space, basically. Oh, no. Oh, no, they might be bordering Jeff. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What? Oops. Well, we need to see where this star is connected. If they're bordering Jeff, that means they represent a threat to Jeff, and we must do something about them. They're 274 fleet weight. Here we go. Defensive pact with a nice empire you met. Improve your economy and military fast. Thank you, Dr. Charisma. The plan here is to basically build up my fleet, but I'm not going to do that until I get much closer to the end of that true state. So that's why I am currently holding off on building it, just so everyone understands where we're at right now. Though I think, do we have a gas somewhere? Yes, we've got gases there. I'm going to take this one. Do I have someone with the appropriate... No, I don't, but maybe I could find one. No, I can't. That's not so great. $5K, okay. We are going to, in another 12 months, start beginning the fleet building procedures. What we're also going to do, actually, I'm going to... Oh, Unbeaten, that's a good name. I'm going to build an artillery. Why am I changing that over? Excuse me. I'm going to build a large medium. Yeah, large medium. And on this, I'm going to go, I think this way around. Actually, what's the damage difference? 12.1, 80. Yeah, large coil gun. It's going to have to be. This is going to help us take on star bases. There are a couple of military star bases that they have. So we're going to use this one, and in case they've got any destroyers. We hope they don't. We pray that they don't, but they could have. They could have some destroyers. So let's just thoughts and prayers, everybody. Thoughts and prayers. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. This is also looking good. Let's just grab a glass of water for my reptile tongue. And we're mainly going to sit back now and just let it unfold as it goes. Well, actually, we'll increase the speed just a little bit. And then once we get to 22, 27... No, 22, 26... What? Oh, yes, here. Still equivalent on technology. That's very good. Oh, no. Well, when we take these people over... Oh, I've just realised something. We're going to have to look after them as rogue servitors. Oh, this is just good. So we're going to liberate these Ikazumi decimators, and then I'm going to have to, pardon me, but bloody well look after them. I'm going to have to use consumer goods. It's going to be a complete nightmare. Oh, for God's sake. The lack of armor is to cut down costs. I am trying to minimize costs. Hopefully it's not going to blow up in my face. All right, here we are. Let's queue up a fleet the likes of which the galaxy has not seen yet. Oh, nanite actuators. Ooh, don't mind if I do. But I probably shouldn't. No, I shan't. I couldn't. I can't. Yeah, we're over the cap there. But Let's queue up. So, trebuchets, those are our anti-corvettes. Unbeatens, those are going to be our... I've forgotten what they're called. Oh, I think I'm going a bit early on this, actually. 3 years... No, 3 years. Bugger it. Maybe I've gone a bit early, but I've got plenty of energy. We'll live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... There's a number on the side. Why am I not counting it, chat? So there's 10 there. I think that's going to be enough. They've only got... Their stations are only like a few K. Yeah, just 2 more. But the rest are going to be this trebuchet class. 16. So, yeah. Oh, nuts. Okay, and now we're going to do a great thing, which is shift queuing. So, what we're going to do here, in essence, is we're going to make sure that we don't build any of these ships too early. And to do that, I'm going to use shift and send these ships right to the bottom of the queue when they get a bit closer. Where are we? 54. Yeah, so I did build them at the same time. It's going to be a fun little procedure that's definitely... So what we're doing is we're getting almost the way to building a ship and they're going, hold on, let's build a different ship. And it is totally fine. No roleplay related issues here whatsoever. No problems I can see, to be quite honest. And we're just going to get down to 5 days like that, and we'll send them to the bottom. 6 days, whatever. It's the same difference. Trebuchet class, yes. And I will continue to queue up more ships, and we will resist. This is it, folks. This is the final war. If we lose this one, then it's going to be a real bad time for us. That's all I can say. But we need to do it. We must protect Jeff from these people, the blah blahs. It's Ikadzaduri decimators. Oh, and we're getting more information on Jeff. Maybe soon he'll agree to guaranteeing his independence. No, not yet. He's got some population and economy and technology, though that's all good. It's good to see Jeff is taking care of himself. Swarm Squad asked, did we find Jeff? Yes, we did. Jeff is a stone's throw away. Here is the empire of Jeff. And here we have Jeff. Unfortunately, it may be that Jeff is bordering the fanatic purifiers. If that is the case, which it could possibly be, we must do everything in our power to save Jeff. Everything. No stone will be left unturned. And that means, for Jeff and country, we will attack the decimators. They invaded our space and we fell back. Whole systems were lost, and still we did nothing. I've forgotten how that goes. And then, oh, the line must be drawn here. This far, no further. And there we go. We're going to move these guys down as well. I can build more trebuchet class, which I will do. So at the moment I'm obviously not paying any upkeep for these ships, but I am getting them ready, which is good, which is definitely good. And I will also, when we get closer to the war date, I will be changing over to have compliance protocols, which will give us warrior drone drops. Though, actually looking at that, that's a bad plan. Bad plan. Montu's changing his mind. He's going to build a stronghold instead. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Technological acquisition successful.
So that speech is from what could be classed as a terrible movie. It depends on your opinion, but Star Trek First Contact. Jean-Luc Picard gets very, very angry with the lady, and she keeps calling him Captain Ahab. Thank you, Neither Monk. That's exactly correct. So, fusion power, improved deflectors. I think I'm going to go with fusion power at this point. That's what we need to win out. Oh, that was stupid. I should have paused it. Well, we built a single ship. That ship has 84 fleet powers. Not so bad. Could be worse. Why are there ships in our space? That's simply rude. I can't believe we would allow that as a species. It's just wrong. Oh, paused it right at the last minute. That was very close. Right, and okay. Do I go with ship upkeep, naval cap? I think I do. That's going to help us continue to build more ships, and I do want that extra naval cap increase. Yeah. I'm also going to change over at this point to belligerent, just because I'm not going to get the other one that I want. Did I just? No, I didn't. Good. Let's make sure to queue up plenty of ships. Queue them up, queue them up. Doo-doo-doo. So, question asked by Peter, what are we role-playing? We are role-playing the Tevnan Seekers. For a full introduction, check out the description, but we are, we're basically, the plan here was to find Jeff. We've now found Jeff. And the next part of our protocol is activated, which is protect Jeff. Oh, luckily they're not adjacent to the Fnatic Purifier. Unfortunately for the Farine Prime, they are. Shame for them, I suppose. Oh, Nia. Oh, no. Yes, you can, Michael, hear the Logitech in the background. It's a very comfortable mouse. I can't lie. I do enjoy using it. Yeah. I'm sorry, Arkmedin, that you didn't like the script. I have to apologize. So Ragoons, I can't remember. If I go to war with these guys, won't they go emergency missing in FTL because they're in my space? I believe that's how it happens. But I could be wrong. I can't really remember. Yet again, paused at the exact right minute. I mean, yeah, this is a good job. Good job all around. Well done, team.
Communications.
Almost there. We're almost at the wall. It's not Jeff. This isn't Jeff at all. Why is not Jeff? Why is not Jeff talking to us? So I think, you know, maybe we should have a research. These are the the honor-bound warriors. Yes, actually we do. We like these honor-bound warriors. We're going to have a research agreement with them. Why ever not? I can't think of a single good reason not to. I'm sure chat can think of lots of good reasons. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer now. We're less than a year and a half away from the start of this war. And I think we've done pretty well in terms of getting this fleet thing, doing this shift queue. Here we go. Yeah, get to the bottom. Any minute now, I am just going to start letting them just build on their own. Here we go. Keep going. Oof, oof, oof. We know we've got the armies as well. Let's actually get our armies ready. Should I take them off the planet? Not yet. I'm not going to take them off my planets yet, just in case I really need them. Because if I really need them, it would be a real shame to take them off my planet. There was a world here that had... Yes, okay. And that's increased my naval cap. Good, good, good. My general plan is going to be go north and south simultaneously and then meet up at Uskomia. It's going to be a lightning war. Actually, I might send a couple of ships to Avrim. But we can do this. We can do this as a group. We can do it. We can do it. And we're going to have lots and lots of ships. We're going to probably go over our naval cap. That's not going to be a problem. So I can't close my borders yet because we are at truce. As soon as the truce is over, I can close my borders again, though, which is in another... Okay, we're 1 year out, guys. It's happening. It's happening. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I think now I just let the fleet spawn. This is it. Fleet spawn just should happen. I'm actually going to build another. I'm going to build a star. I'm going to upgrade this starbase. No, I don't need to. I'm going to take. Yes, we're at total war. I get to take their starbases from them. Excellent. Fantastic. And let's see if we've got some better leaders. Oh, unyielding. I mean, it's good for the hull points and the weapons damage, but I actually want to disengage. So, right now I'm going to buy the. Right, we're going to cycle through double unyielding. Why are you doing this to me? Give me the disengage. Just give me the disengage. All I want is the disengage guy. I'll take the. Oh. Should I go with the unyielding, folks? Let's ask chat. Which admiral type should I go with? Unyielding or I've forgotten what it's called. Trickster. And then otherwise, what else have I got in there at the moment? Let me just double check. It was I do have scout and I had gale speed. Unfortunately, I definitely haven't completed. I haven't completed what I'd like to have completed. Ooh, that's a nice one to take. Yes, I will take that. I mean, it's not the biggest armada I've ever seen. It's slightly small by regular standards. That's true, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in friendliness. It's a very friendly armada, I think. That's what I'm going to say. So, at the moment we're seeing a lot of gale speed. Now let's take a look at that actually, because what's the stats there? So gale speed gives us 5% evasion, but that's not plus 5% evasion, folks. That is, unfortunately, it's a plus 5%, so it's a multiplicative 5%, not just 5% evasion. So, good, bad, not great, basically. However, I wouldn't mind. I could cycle through a couple more. And it replaces it with another. Oh, we've got a trickster. I have found a trickster. That's the best news we've had all day. We'll throw a trickster on here, and then here we're going to throw on. We will throw on the gale speed. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have whatever it is I would need. Okay, so I am going to go with one trickster and one gale speed. The poll's still open if you want to vote in it, but that's where. Okay, 6 months away now. Let's keep going. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. A piece somewhere. Interesting. Interesting. $57 months. That's not happening anytime soon. Agri drone. Yes. Oh, I should build more ships. Why am I not building ships? What's wrong with you, Montu? You a fool. If I can actually knock these guys out, in those ships, those fleets out immediately, that would be really good. If I can't, it becomes what I would like to term less good. We're almost there. Where are we? Okay, in another 4 days. And now, the time is, Commander. So, chat. Should we go to war? Should we end the threat of the Ikazuri decimators? Do they pose too much of a threat to Jeff and the galaxy to be allowed to live? That's the question I have to ask, and we will wait to find out what chat has to say. Any moment now, we will be ready. Okay, it's starting to roll in from chat. Here we go. War. Let me just refill my water glass. There we are. War, war, and more war, right? It seems that chat has spoken. And we will have war across the galaxy. So my plan is I'm going to attack these two, and then I'm going to be going straight for their planets as fast as possible. Yeah, hopefully I can knock them out. Let's do it. Now we're going to see if we can. Ride now. Ride for death. Ride for ruin. Okay. War were declared.
Protocols initiated.
You know, in hindsight, I should have checked if anyone else wanted to join me in that war. That would have been a good thing to check, wouldn't it? That would have been a nice, good thing to check out. Ah well, it's okay. It's happened now. Oh, silly Billy. Right, now we're going to hit them. Okay. Why are you? Are they running away? No. You're not running away. Absolutely not. You think I'm going to let you run away? You think that's allowed? Absolutely not. We're going to hopefully eviscerate them. So we've got some fight going on here. It seems to be going well. That's a success. I would rank that as a success there. And we had another success on the other side of the galaxy as well. So the initial conflict, the engagement so far have been a success. Well done. We're going to quickly repair, and then we're going to continue onwards. Onwards for glory. They have blue lasers, mass drivers, coil guns. Okay. Yes, I should probably have... Yeah, I did lose a destroyer. It's slightly unpleasant. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah, I lost two. I lost two destroyers. Yeesh. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okie dokie. Right, let's repair and let's go onwards. Yeah, we do have debris. I'm just waiting to get... Oh, good, I can get a science ship. Good. Which fleet had the... here's the unbeaten. So this is our... That's the fleet to deal with them. Okay. I'm actually going to leave Sagathia for now, possibly. Oh, probably not. Let's see where the fleet come from. We're going to do this. One step at a time. One bloody step. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I should split this fleet up. Rugen's made an excellent point. I should split this fleet up, repair those that need repairing, and otherwise send on the rest of the fleet. Elementary when you think about it, dear Watson. So, where are we? Bring these back down. I just don't like to see it like that. That's not the way I want it to go. I want it to follow... this way, and then they are going to go north to here. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Why have they not got an admiral? That was a little bit of an oversight, apparently. Oh, they did have an admiral. The admiral just split off. That's fine. Absolutely fine. I don't see any issues there. Come on then, let's go and do this. So we're going to go north and we're going to hit them. Hopefully we'll hit them where it hurts, in their wallets.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Okay, so we're just going to bring them back for a second, wait for the other fleet to arrive. And now we're both going to... Why is that now at 3.1? Have they upgraded? Oh, they've upgraded it. That's very nice. Good for them.
Technological acquisition success.
Very nice of them to have done that. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be a sore day. No, no, no.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to knock this station down in time. Actually, I don't think we're not going to knock this station down at all. Complete loss here against the station. That's very unfortunate. I think I'm going to pull back with both fleets. Because I'm not going to take that station out before their 2K arrives. But I do want to mind that. And they should turn up here at Polmar. I have set this as the home base. So what did we lose there? We did lose 6 ships. Not so great. Really not so great at all. Oof. Let's repair and recuperate. And we will now try to do something about this. Right. More ships, please. Thank you. No, oh my god, what are they doing there? Get out. It was a minor technical oversight. Oh goodness, so 20k fleet, that's fun. And Avrim has fallen. Not so great. Where are these fleets going, though? They're all going that way. All right. Let's head back to the capital. Let's keep going. This starbase is probably going to fall, unfortunately, but we don't have any armies. Let's do something about that. Activate this. Throw some armies out there. Maybe. Oh no. Oh no.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh no. We kind of have to. Have we got? No, we don't have it yet. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Well. That's a loss for Paradise. Should I just pull back here actually? What have they got? Let's have a look. Wait, they've got a whole bunch of ships. Goodness me. Yeah, so they've got 6k, no, 7k there, 1k here, and another k there. Oh, sorry, 3k here, that's 11k? Yeah, they got 11k. This is probably GG, unfortunately. That's a real shame. I mean, we can do the same as we did before, though, I suppose. Yeah, I think we have to. I think we have to. We have to resist. In the name of Jeff, we have to resist. But yeah, they've got extra fire rate, of course, Fanatic, Purifiers, and then of course with Grand Admiral and no scaling, they get the massive, massive bonuses as well. Let's land that army here. And actually, I think I will fall back with these. The plan instead being to... Oh, they've got corvettes. They're going to be faster than me. Darn it. Oh, no, I can't. If I go back to there, I'm trapped. Right. So in this one, I don't have landed assault armies, but... Oh, no, sorry. Once they own the system, and I'm also going to do the fun trick that we've seen before. Once they own the system, my armies should just stay on the planet. Question by Ragoons, will I reload? I don't think I would reload the save, to be quite honest. I think what I would do is, if we're going to redo this, is start from the very beginning and just hope we're not next to another Fanatic Purifier, to be perfectly honest. Though right now I'm not going to be... I will not go quietly into the night. I'll give them hell before I go. 3.7k, wow. Oh, they caught one of those bastards.
Construction unit engaged.
Try and do something. Sure, we'll form the galactic community. Not entirely sure.
Executing evasion protocols.
Oh,
Alert. Construction unit offline.
I think we'll never know
Alert.
if Jeff Rose in this one, to be quite honest. He is superior in economy to me, and I would assume superior in a lot of things. But overall, yeah, so now as you see, they own the system, so the army stays on the planet, which is good. It's nice. Helpful. They have armies. 586. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's throw our leaders onto our armies then. I mean, the odds here are definitely not in our favour. Oh, they didn't land. They didn't land. I repeat, they didn't land. Oh, maybe they did land. No, they didn't land. What is the AI doing? He's having a little dance and can't decide whether to land or not. Can we look at their ships? No, we can't look at their ships. But they've got lovely blue lasers. I do like their blue lasers, have to say. We were using the space for our economy a little, weren't we? That's a bit of a problem. Let's just buy some stuff for now. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't see anything going on wrong here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this stream so far, this first stream. I'm not going to be giving up immediately here. But that being said, whilst I'm not going to be giving up, I'm not sure we're going to be doing tremendously well. And yeah. Let's get rid of the food guide. That's probably important. I do hope to stream again. So I'm going to be... I thought I stopped selling the food. Yeah, I did stop selling the food. Oh, thank you. But I'm going to be streaming again. I'm not sure an exact date on that yet. I'm not producing any food. Ooh, that's the problem. We should produce a little food. Yep. Resistance. We're going to offer them so much resistance. We'll bathe the stars in the blood of our resistance. Goodness me. But no, so I hope to stream again, and what I might end up doing is attempting to restart this roleplay as another empire, or possibly the same empire. We could attempt to redo this one from the very beginning, and just cross our fingers and hope we don't start next to next to an alien so evil. There we are, right at the bottom of the galactic community. I don't think... Oh, no, there's one race below us. Where is Jeff? Oh, and beautifully, Jeff is right there, number 2. Number 2 in the Galactic Senate. Good to see Jeff using his powers of charisma for the common good. Oh, and we're fighting on the surface? No. And that's it, guys. No. We're about to lose paradise. Paradise
Hostile
lost.
fleet assets detected. Communications alert.
Oh no. Well, I think this has been an interesting experiment for a first stream. I'm very sad about the loss of our home world.
Planetary invasion alert. Surface control has been compromised.
However, it looks like we won't even need to see the crisis because, well, there was no need. No, I'm not helping their independence. Establish embassies. Yeah, we can have some embassies, no worries. So, unfortunately, let's take a look at Paradise. Well, we can't even see our poor people. The poor Not Yef. The Not Yef. Well, there we are. That's the end of that one. This has been an interesting experience for sure. But you know, I will run a poll in a day or two. And I'm going to find out what we'd like to do for a new poll, a new start. I'm probably going to create a short, condensed version of this entitled "How Not to Do Your First Roleplay Stream." If people would like to see something like that, and it's basically going to include having fanatic purifiers right at your doorstep on Grand Admiral, no difficulty, no scaling difficulty. Thank you so much, everyone that's been here so far. It's been very enjoyable doing this with everyone. I'm sure that you wanted to see a bit more. Oh no, we lost another planet. Did we lose another planet? Yes, we've only got Citadel left. What? Oh no, it's a different sector. Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. It's a different sector, but here we have our planet. Right. I think we're going to wrap it up here. There's really no coming back from this. I can only hope that in time Jeff is able to rise. I'm sorry I've not been able to show you that today. That was unfortunate. But you know, we've had a fun 3 hours. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for watching. Generally is all I've got to say. This is the state of the galaxy when we've left it. What I might do is I might continue this, go into observer mode. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Let's just jump into observer mode quickly so we can get a nice view of the entire galaxy. So this empire that's taken us on, let's have a look at them. So they have 23.6k fleet. That would be pretty good for a human to have by 2230. I cannot lie. We did try our best, but unfortunately, after getting shafted at 2210, we didn't have, you know, the general startup we would have liked. But that is what it is, I'm afraid. The Empire of Jeff, where are they? Empire of Jeff, here they are. They have 10k fleet. Well, I'm actually quite proud of them. Let's dive in. What I would like to show off briefly is, here we are, we have the Palace of Jeff here. They have a sacrificial temple. They do sacrifice their Jeffs. But let's have a little look at what Jeff is all about. So Jeff is charismatic. Of course he is. Jeff is the most charismatic individual. Just to remind the stream briefly, I'd like to remind you all of the transmission we received from Jeff a little earlier on, and that was this. Majestic, regal, many names can be used to describe Jeff. stupid and boring wouldn't be one of them. But, however, charismatic. On the other hand, quarrelsome. Jeff does tend to argue somewhat with himself. Decadent. We all know Jeff is decadent. Non-adaptive and slow breeders. Jeff isn't fantastic at doing things. Jeff even kills other Jeffs. But Jeff is the pinnacle of life in this galaxy and apparently worth saving. And they did have a nice little empire here. Only a couple of planets, but it's something of a shame. Where is my choice to be AI? Unobserved, there we are. So, I'm probably going to continue this. I will record it just so I can see, and I'll let everyone know the fate of the galaxy if that's something you'd like to see. But overall, it has been a great pleasure. Would anyone like to do? I mean, we've got time now. I wasn't expecting to die quite so quickly, I must admit. If anyone would like to ask any questions or anything like that, chat. Now is the time. Let's have a go with that. We haven't taken any breaks. It's been a long old run through. So yeah. Anyone would like to ask anything, please do. And I'll just wait for any questions people have to filter on in. And let's put the speed up to fastest. I'm sure they'll take the worlds eventually. Come on. What are you doing? Why are you not attacking? Please finish them. So, Krzysztof, sorry, I'm butchering that. How many hours do I have in Stellaris? So I have at the moment 2,800 and something, roughly. That's about there. How hard was it to resist min-maxing EP30? It was pretty difficult, and we had to kind of dive into some of that, as you saw, to try and survive. Unfortunately, didn't make it. Would it not be better to bunker up with star bases and platforms? Kind of, but the plan was to go on the offensive and take them on. Unfortunately, we didn't manage that, be that as it may. Have I heard of the mini profiler mod? No, I haven't. Or at least, sorry, I know the mini outlier. I don't know the mini profiler. Multiple crisis mod. That's interesting. Does Jeff eat babies? Good point. Does he eat babies? I'm going to say no because he's so fantastic, but it's possible. Jeff could be not the best at all times. I mean, they do sacrifice babies. Carries, yes or no? So, interesting question. Are carries the best in the game? No, they're not. The testing I've done doesn't show they are. I can't say that. But on the other hand, are they really useful against lots of small ships? Yes. Against corvettes and destroyers, they can be really useful. Large weapons are better. They're going to have a higher damage output. You are actually going to kill lots and lots of ships with large weapons because there's a lower retreat chance when you deal more damage as single hits. So, and later on, if you're coming up against two fleets, one of artillery, one of carriers, you do want to have the artillery fleet. Do you play multiplayer with friends often? So, I do play multiplayer. I play on the ISS server, which is the Interstellar Space Station. No, Interstellar Stellaris, something or other. Comrade Truck, he organizes that. So I play there. That's good. I also play occasionally. I have my own Discord server where I organize some games. We're currently organizing a bit of a role play. If anyone would like to join that Discord server, I suppose you're more than welcome. I'll put the Discord link. Actually, I'll put the Discord link right now into chat, and then you're more than welcome to come on in and join the games that I have there. Let me just find it though. Bear with me, people. Where is it? Where's my? Here it is. Is the stream though? Oh, what's that? Oh, is that a link? Oh yeah, fantastic, cool. EP3 shared it too, brilliant. Okay, so let me just go back. Sorry, let me get back to some of your questions. So, Who to build your stations? So I would recommend usually. Well, the problem with stations is they're overrepresented. So, for instance, this station here, it says 4.8k. A lot of that simply comes from the massive number of hull points it has. Its actual damage output isn't that high. It wouldn't be the same as a 4.8k fleet. And in the late game, when you turn up at the edge of the system with your X slot weapons, you'll just kill them. You know, I've got some station testing videos that I've done, and I've done. Actually, no, I haven't. I've done a bit of station testing. I haven't made a video on it yet. If you'd like to see a video, comment that in below. I can probably sort that out. As driven as simulators, how can I simulate the rest of the galaxy? You just need to conquer them. Simply conquer them. That's all you need to do. Could you show the FP starting system resource? Seems they got a pretty good start. So the starting system here, 31 minerals, 27 energy. Mine was something similar, but it's possible, given that they were here by 2206, I can't remember, 2207, it's possible that this empire was one of the advanced empires, because I did set up some advanced AI empires. On the other hand, the main thing they've got going for them is Grand Admiral gives massive bonuses gives massive reductions to the cost of your ships. So Grand Admiral, I think there's a 60% reduction to ship upkeep, 60% reduction to ship cost, 60% increase in naval capacity, etc., etc. So overall, you know, and I didn't build any ships. I wasn't expecting to run into that kind of combat situation early on. You know, I would have needed to build up 1 to 2k to deal with it. It would have been possible to do. It just something overlooked, to be quite honest here. Can we have your last save of this? I took a save around just at the end of that first war, or maybe the start of that first war. I'll be more than happy to share that with anyone that likes. If you'd like it, send me an email to my send an email to me at montuplays@gmail.com, and I will respond with a save if you'd like it. So what else is there? Oh, that keeps moving around. Right, can we have... Oh, let me unpause this, actually, sorry. We can keep seeing the galaxy kind of doing its thing. And then now they're at almost 30k. Brilliant. Do you find the game gets on... When the game gets on, it becomes overwhelming to manage everything with tons and planets, etc. How do you avoid that? Well, so usually to avoid that, I tend to play the game on small galaxy size, which generally means you'll only get around, you know, 20 to 30 planets if you're not playing some sort of fanatic purifier or massive conquest species. If you just conquer one other race, you know, you're generally moving forwards at a relatively slow pace. It's pretty much okay. But you know, I some people don't like that aspect of Stellaris. I do understand that. It can be a little much. Why is that happening again? Ooh, sorry, it moved. So, Master Blaster. That is why I put some defenses on it. Have small fleet with tricks on you. If you played Gestalt, the Sector AI can give you a head. Yeah, I mean, so with Gestalt, Sector AI isn't as bad. I think Ragoon's actually done some testing on that, so you can back that up. The damage output of Starbase increases with percentage of hull undamaged, I think. So if you kill it 50%, the other 50%, yes. Well, any ship, as you take hull damage, is reduced. Is reduced by up to 50% as the ship gets damaged. Destroyed or at one hull point, you are at a 50% reduction to damage output. Wow. Now they're at 31k. That would be a little difficult to deal with. Yeah. So the only way really that I think we would have dealt with these guys is, well, actually I don't know. There's lots of things we could have tried to do, but in this game I think we would have had to have an early fleet, a fleet early on, and be gunning for those alloys right from the off go. Be just going straight away. We need to have got, you know, 3 or 4k worth of corvettes and smashed into them right at the start. Save your Ruin campaign. I would consider doing that. Agamemnon. I've done something like that already, but that was a while ago. If anyone's has a save that they'd like me to save or like me to look at, send it in. I'll consider doing another save my save kind of video. That could be quite interesting. But otherwise, if anyone else doesn't have any more questions, because I think I've answered most of the questions. Oh, I should go out and check the Discord. How come Total War is banned in most multiplayer games? Well, imagine a player behind this empire. So, well, first off, you've got the fact that you don't need to claim systems. You can just declare war and take them. You don't need to use influence. That's really powerful. The next thing to note, oh, we're still alive. Why are we still alive? What on earth is going on here? What? It's still alive? No. Ah, but they've got no one else to take care of. Oh, goodness me. And they've only got two pops left. But, sorry, back to the multiplayer question. What's going on there is that it's simply the influence issue, and then on top of that you get a massive bonus of fire rate, 33%. It's just overpowered, and for those reasons banned, basically. Oh, that's nice, a dragon's horde. What else is there? Some guardians. But the galaxy, you know, it would have been quite a nice galaxy. If we'd spawned, say, somewhere over here, I think we would have had a fantastic time. So Simon asked if we missed the stream. Yes, Jeff was located. Here Jeff is. Unfortunately, Montu was destroyed. That's the only system that is left. This one planet here with 2 drones on it. Yikes. But he survived. The Empire of Jeff is at war, and they are winning. Goodness me, Jeff is doing us proud, but no. If they take Tistra, they'll be bordering the Fanatic Purifiers. That's not going to be good for Jeff. Yeah. Oh, Tianki Vec, that would have been nice to have as well. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to continue chatting to people in the Discord server after this as well, if anyone wants to jump in there. The link is further up in the chat here if you want to find it. But that I think wraps it up. I will, in the Discord server as well, continue. I will post updates on this game as it goes on as well. But thank you everyone who's joined so far. I will be streaming again in the future if you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this, you know, go and give us a like, something like that. Should be fun. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who's sat through this. I apologize that this is the end of the series, it seems, for Jeff, but maybe we'll restart. Overall, though, you know, that's where I'm going to leave it. So, thanks everybody.